I owe an apology to the Dallas Cowboys. I owe an apology to the Dallas Cowboys, but not the type of apology that you think. Now, over the last month, during this whole holdout and contract negotiation between Jerry Jones and Micah Parsons, I did not give it any energy on this show. Why? Because I said this is all part of the show. The Dallas Cowboys are attention hoes, and they do this shit every year because they just want the headlines, yada, yada, yada. So me, like several others with good sense, thought that this was just an attention grab and Micah Parsons would be signed by week 1. Well, clearly that is not the case. That has not turned out to be the case, as Micah Parsons was traded yesterday to the Green Bay Packers for Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks. So I'm sorry for thinking that it was just part of the show. What I'm not sorry about is how y'all gonna suck next season. I ain't sorry about that. But now, as I let off with the apology, yo, what's up? What's really good? It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. It is Friday night, you guys, so y'all know what it is. It is Sports Plus Life, and we talking that ish. Okay, Friday night. Now, first of all, I hope everybody has had a wonderful and blessed weekend. Week leading into the weekend. As I will say, today was a day off for Henrico County Public Schools, so I didn't have to work today. What up, low mom? What up, homeboy? What up, my boy? What it do, homie? But I hope everybody has had a wonderful, wonderful week. It's Friday, August 29th, 2025. I've sent happy birthday shout outs. Today is Kia's birthday. Happy birthday, Kia. I'm good. Happy birthday, Michael Jackson. It is the King of Pop's birthday as well. So I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there in the atmosphere. So what are we going to talk about today? Leisha, what's up, baby? How you doing? How you doing, sugar? Yes, it is August 29th, 2025. Again, yes, I did not have to work today. Today's an off day. I hope everybody enjoys their Labor Day weekend, and I hope everybody is safe for starters. I hope everybody is safe. I hope everybody has a safe weekend. If you decide to go out, please be mindful. Them boys is out there. I'm not going out this house again. I got my kids. They upstairs. We got to go to King William tomorrow for London's football game so she can do her cheerleading thug thizzle. So I'm in the house. That means 80 proof is good. 80 proof is good. So what are we going to talk about today? Oh, boy. Do we have some things to talk about today? Okay. So I addressed Micah Parsons by saying my apology to the Dallas Cowboys for thinking that this was all part of the fucking show, which is, this is what I believed. He's a Packer, so be it. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. So next, I'll get into the Micah Parsons discussion later. But what else are we going to talk about today? There was a situation involving Rajah Jackson, who is the son of Rampage Jackson, who displayed some awful behavior at a wrestling match where he nearly beat a man to death. nearly beat a man to death. And it's nuts. It's nuts. Also, what we're going to talk about is also, I don't know if you guys have heard about this tennis player named Sashia Vickery. I don't know if I got that name correct. Who said this made news last week. Sorry, I'm late to the party. She's a tennis player. She's an American tennis player who said that if somebody was to, because of the behavior of men, if you wanted to take her out on a date, you would have to make $1,000 down payment. What the fuck kind of shit is we on? Hey, Leash, let me ask you something. Because I would actually like to have a couple of females on here to talk about this specific topic. Hey, Leash, just let me know, give me a yay or nay if you'd be down to come on here and talk about this specific situation. Because I would like to have you, I like to have a couple other people on here talk about the situation as well. Not just men. I would like to have females on here because, again, I'm not one-sided. I would like to get the opinion of both because that's fucking ridiculous. $1,000 for a down payment to take you on a date. That's no. That's crazy. When I say things like chivalry is dead, shit like that is why. So if you're not, if you're busy, you got something to do, and you're not free to talk about it right now. Lomar, boy, you heard me, boy. That's ridiculous. If you're busy and you're not able to, that's cool. I will talk about the Rajah Jackson situation first. I was trying to have Jay Marley, my cousin, who's a professional wrestler. I definitely wanted his opinion, and I still may, if not this show, on another show, get his opinion as a professional wrestler. I'm going to show some of the video. Now, I'm not going to show the attack. On Psycho Stu, that's the wrestler's name, because I don't want to get flagged for anything, because this man damn near beat this man to death, and it's all on camera, and Rampage Jackson didn't help at all. So like I said, I want to talk about this $1,000 deposit dating situation, but I definitely want a female on here to talk about it. But if not, I can talk about that later, because trust me, I have a lot to say about that shit. But I can definitely start with the Rampage Jackson situation. So Rajah Jackson is the son of UFC fighter Rampage Jackson, and he was at this wrestling event, this small-time wrestling event, with one of his friends who's a wrestler, and situations happened that escalated and got out of control. Let me see. It got out of control, and it got dangerous. It got ridiculously violent, and you're going to jail now. So let's check this out. Now, I'm going to give you a disclaimer. I'm not showing the actual attack, because that shit is brutal.
Rajah Obama.
This is Rajah Jackson, son of legendary fighter Quentin Rampage Jackson. And if you haven't seen the video yet, he got into some pretty bad shit last night. So to give some backstory to this whole thing, Rajah was invited by his friend AJ Mana, someone who's wrestling on the card that night for Knox Wrestling. Rajah even states later that he does not care about wrestling, that he's only here to support his friend AJ.
Yeah, AJ's Mana's on the fight card. That's the only reason why I'm here.
AJ takes Rajah to the back to meet the wrestlers that he's familiar with, the ones that he actually knows.
As Presidente, I fucking hate you. I hate this dude.
And that's when Psycho Stu decides to come up behind Rajah, stick his belly out, hands up.
D, if you want to come on here, I will send you a link right now. Matter of fact, I will send you a link right now, D. because you can talk about both these situations with me, the $1,000 dating stuff and this goddamn Rajah Jackson shit. I'm sending you a link right now. Join in if you want to, cuzzo, because this shit is crazy. That shit is absolutely nuts.
The hips to get some camera time. Raja, unfazed, not caring, just decides to keep talking to the dudes until Psycho Stu decides to take matters into his own hands.
Where's the real McKill at? Where's he at?
You don't need to worry about him. You need to be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's what. Oh, you don't.
This is where things start to go south. Unfortunately, the dude was probably pretty drunk already, didn't know what was going on, and saw the camera and Raja and thought that this was some sort of skit or that Raja was another pro wrestler recording something for the promotion. The worst part about it being that this guy took one of these prop cans to Raja's head, not knowing that Raja was already recovering from a concussion that he got in light sparring from a spinning kick just a couple days ago.
No, I didn't go with my pop.
Now, that guy says that it's a prop can. However, the son does not think it's a prop can. He did not say it was a prop can. I think he said he thought it was a real can. What up, cuzzo?
You.
What's good with you, baby boy?
Ain't shit, bro. What's good with you?
It's Friday night. We talking ish, bro.
All right, for sure.
I'm gonna give you the topics we talking about. We talking about this Rajah Jackson situation. You know, have you heard about this situation?
I watched it, bro.
That shit is
I
crazy.
watched it.
Now I'm not gonna show the attack on here because I don't
No,
want to get.
I already watched it, and it's two sides every coin on that. But I mean, that's neither here nor there.
And then also we're gonna talk about the this tennis player who put out publicly that because of the behavior of men, if you were to take her out on a date, you would have to make a $1,000 deposit to her before taking her out on a date.
Well, she's clearly a lesbian. All right, cool shit. Good shit.
And then finally, we'll talk about the Mike. Well, not finally, but we'll also talk about the Micah Parsons trade.
Well, he's clearly a lesbian.
I'm fucking weak. Okay.
He's clearly a lesbian.
And you've clearly been drinking, and so have I.
Goddamn right, nigga.
All right, well, let me
Micah
bring
Parsons is a lesbian.
Let me bring this goddamn video back up so we can see this.
How does my head feel? I'm still fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie. It's part of the reason why I didn't stream earlier. I was supposed to stream. I was supposed to stream going to fucking paintball.
Hi, Timmy Pyre,
bowling with AJ
from Twitch.
But my head was fucked up. I was throwing up and shit. My dad is. Yeah, I'm fucked up right now, guys. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I know I need a fucking rest, but yeah. So I'm gonna take a break from it for a while, but you know my coach, my lifting coach and shit. One of my teammates, Andre, who was on the stream the last time, is having a pro wrestling show, and I told him I will come.
Hey D, check this out. Somebody just put on here. Can you kindly unlock your whisper? Hey, you're from whoever this Timmy Pyre is. Sounds a little creepy. You're from Twitch. I didn't know I had a whisper going on, but how you doing? Salute. Thank you for commenting.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, what kind of fake Jordan you selling right now?
Let's get back to the video. Let's get back to the video. That's
and support. Yeah, I wanted to bring you guys with me. You know what I'm saying? Get an MRI. I'm gonna go definitely get checked out on Monday though. Yeah, I was throwing up and shit. My head still feels like funny. I'm not even gonna cap.
You can then hear Stu ask Raja if he's going to sell it when he has to get reminded by his fellow wrestlers that he is not one of them and is not one of the workers.
He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it? No, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro. No, I will fuck him up, bro.
I know you will. We're good.
I will fuck him up, bro. I don't play that shit.
After telling Raja that he didn't know who he was, Stu then gets reprimanded by AJ. AJ gets pretty upset and lets him know that he's just a worker and that he needs to not be on all the time.
You good. Apologize for that. You can fix that. You hear me?
Yeah.
Tracy. So where'd he go?
Yeah, dude. Nah, fuck that, dude.
No, so yeah, Stu, poquito, come on in, piensa.
Then the Samoan
I don't
tells us
know.
that Stu does this all the time and constantly mistakes stuff for being a part of the story.
Sorry about that. We always think that we're working over here like it's part of the fucking storyline.
What kind of homo style shit?
Kalia, Rampage. That's how we
No, bro.
Go ahead, Stu. Let's go.
After getting rejected twice, Stu realizes that Roger was having no parts of his apology until somebody suggests that Roger can interrupt his match and give him his receipt then Roger accepts the
I
apology.
appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were first.
All right, go ahead.
We're working out. Well, he's gonna come out on your matches. I know you keep thinking we're working.
Yeah,
We're always working.
I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now you
know what I'm saying? We're always working. So we'll set it up. I'll have him come out during your match so we can fucking seal the whole thing and we'll make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Well, now you just involved fucking Rampage himself because that's his boy.
No, he can handle it.
Yeah, I can handle myself. Yeah, I can handle myself.
That ain't gonna come whoop your ass.
You don't need his dad. He handles his own shit.
Yeah, I got my own shit.
After setting up the interruption for Roger on Stu's match, AJ comes over and lets him know the game plan and tries to explain what went on with Stu.
No.
What he thought was he was a pro.
Yeah.
Another thing is, even when we are working like that, you don't fucking,
That's what I'm saying.
So you don't. He's a fucking idiot. So when you run in on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. Remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking receipt. Go tag his shit. If you got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there. Tag his shit.
After being given the go-ahead to give this guy his receipt, Roger's on go mode for the rest of the night.
I'll get it.
So he's being amped up to do this.
Yeah, but there's a couple of things that's involved in this. Is the receipt. So the receipt in wrestling terms is what folk didn't see was he was sparring with him earlier, and what they didn't see was he hit Raja with the punching mitt, the boxing mitt. He hit him in the face. So that's where the receipt comes from. That's the wrestling shit.
Came on here. We saw him hit him with the can.
All right, so that's the receipt. That's what he's talking about. So you hit me square, so I owe you one. That's what that is. So I owe you something. That's the receipt. That's what they talk about. Now, in terms of the Raja shit, that's not a receipt. That's not a receipt.
Not what he did.
Huh?
Not what he did.
No, but at the same time, I don't know if they explained to him what a work is for entertainment purposes.
Well,
I don't know if they
explained
to him what a work.
Trying to explain to the dude Psycho Stu, he's not a worker, meaning he's not part of the storyline. He's not a wrestler.
No, he's not a wrestler.
He's a regular civilian. He's a novice.
Correct. And I don't know. You can't explain to an MMA dude what a worker is versus I do this shit in real life, nigga. You hit me in the face, I'm gonna unbox your shit. So I feel bad for Wrestling Cat, but at the same time, don't put your hands on me if you don't want to get hands put on you at the same time.
Well, that's kind of what Mark Henry was saying about it. But see, where Raja Jackson fucked up at is that his attack on him was so vicious. If he was going to attack him like that, he should have did it after he got hit in the head with a can. Because now,
with Raja,
when they go to court for the shit, they're gonna say that's premeditated.
Right, because as soon as he slammed him, he was already out cold.
Yeah, because his head bounced off the canvas.
Yeah, he was out. So now it's just 16, 17 blows just already there.
Haymakers.
Now you just haymakers, nigga. That's Rampage's son. So if Rampage ain't taught his son nothing, it's how to throw them blows. So I'm not against him, but at the same time, it's like
let's go back to the video. Let's go back to the video.
I seen the video, nigga.
No, I'm saying, this is for my audience, sir. Let's go.
Have at it. Yeah. Have at it.
Hey, as long as I get my way back, I'm straight. I'm straight.
This is kind of the turning point in the night as Roger gets time to chill out and kind of think about everything and gets rage baited by all the comments in the stream.
This nigga got knocked out. I didn't even get knocked out. Why didn't you fuck that guy up? Cause nigga, if I would have done something, then they would have kicked me out of this shit. Then there would be no more stream today. That shit pissed me off, bro. It didn't even hurt. It just pissed me off. I know this is crazy. This is like my third or fourth stream.
Now, at this point of the night, Raj's dad, Rampage, got informed on what's been going on with his son on his kick stream through the comments.
I'm watching stream. I'm watching my son's stream. Where the fuck? Oh, he at the pro wrestling thing. I'm good, King Cat. I'm good. He at a pro wrestling event. Let me call my son.
Right.
Yeah, he at the pro wrestling event. Around men in tights and shit. I looked at his stream.
Sorry,
no, it's too loud.
Apologize, right?
Hey,
yo,
because when I mentioned
did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights, nigga?
You said what?
Did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights?
No.
Why didn't you tell me?
No.
You got a problem. Do I need to send my goons over there?
No.
This is crazy. I thought we were family, y'all.
Did
What is
your
going on
coach take
right
care
now?
of
right
I
there?
apologize. So let me make
Yeah,
sure I'm
right there.
corrected.
I looked at those streams from my chat.
No, for a fact, Rampage didn't say that because they had the actual video with Rampage. Rampage didn't say that. There's no goons for Rampage.
You just
Rampage
saw him
come
say it.
himself. Huh?
Bro, you just saw him say it. Say it.
Well, that's not what Rampage said. Rampage just did an interview today, actually, about no.
Well,
That's not what Rampage said.
for starters, let me say something, and this is directed to people who get influenced by people who don't matter. My thing is, you saw his son sitting there reading what people are saying on the chat, bruh.
Correct.
Why do people? Because why does a content creator in that type of position pay attention to what people who you don't know who they are, you don't know where they are? Why do you pay attention to what they're saying? These people, this isn't like my chat, or this isn't like my chat or my audience of people who, my chat or my audience of people who I know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's the son of a legendary UFC fighter. So you have a bunch of people instigating and trying to boost shit up. And it's like, nigga, because when you do your action, those people who are telling you to do it online, they're not going to be with you when you do it. And if you get in trouble, they're not going down with you.
No. And that's why I know for a fact Rampage would never say that, because Rampage isn't that, which we just heard. Rampage ain't that. Rampage is strictly, he's a Muay Thai fighter. Actually, he's a wrestler. That's his style of fighting. He's a wrestler. He's not going to go in there to do anything to just fuck somebody up. Rampage ain't that.
Now,
he's not going to go in there and...
I have to introduce this young lady is new. This is the first time she's been on the podcast. What up, sweetie? What up, Talia?
Hey,
what up, little sis? How you doing?
Hey, Talia.
Good.
Ain't nothing much. We chilling. Now look, if you had chimed in about 5 minutes earlier, we would have started talking about the dating stuff. But I want you to stick around because we're talking about this brutal beating right here, and it's almost over, and then we can get to the dating stuff. So
yeah, let's get on the dating stuff, but at the same time, let's get on the dating stuff.
No, we're gonna finish. I've started the Rampage Jackson thing. We're gonna finish that topic first.
Oh, okay, fair.
Do you remember my cousin David from the Halloween party?
Whoa, that was such a long time ago. I don't even remember what I wore yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were so young back then.
She's still young.
Exactly.
I'm coming up to around your age when you had it.
You say what?
I'm coming up to your age when you had the party. Shut up.
Yeah. Okay. No. Actually, no, you're not.
You were like 32, right?
Yeah, something like that. You like 27?
I'm 27 now.
Yeah, you still got a handful of years before you reach that age, baby girl.
And nowhere close to mine.
It's coming quick.
And nowhere close to mine.
Shut your old ass up, nigga.
Exactly.
But let me put this video back on. Let me finish this part of the video. And Talia, I want you to pay attention to this, Sweet Pea.
But stick around.
And
Not for this.
I come up your stream. You was hugging on the dude in some damn tights. Man, you shut the fuck up. I look at your stream, nigga. You hugging on some dude in some booty shorts. I wasn't fucking hugging on nobody. I saw you hugging.
Not a
I saw
rampage.
you hugging on your coach. No, I don't got no sexual fantasy, nigga. I got some eyeballs. I saw you making shit up. I ain't make nothing up. Okay. Was you not around a bunch of dudes with some damn
pro wrestling show.
Oh, you're for a wrestling show. Nigga, I thought you was the most at a baby oil show. Nigga, I was listening to shit. All right, long as you say.
So get over there.
Now y'all got my son mad at me. Are y'all happy now? He straight up dissed me.
For the rest of the night, Raja gets successfully rage baited by every single person in his comments, letting him know that he's a fake crash out, a pussy, a pushover, and just gets disrespected everywhere that he goes.
I'm a fake crash out. All right, bet. You about to see how fake of a crash out I am. Now I get a chance to get in the ring and do some shit to him. How many subs to knock him out? That's a good question. I don't know.
Get the spot in the Wassamo.
Exactly. Watch. My dad can't never call me a bitch. Straight up. Tell me to fake him. They say I can hit him for real. Exactly. People think this shit's sweet. People think this shit's a fucking game. Straight up, bro. I'm just really, like I said, guys, I'm really fucking humble at the end of the day. The nigga ain't no fighter, but I'm gonna really have to show him, like, nigga, you can't just hit a fucking can on my goddamn face. W, if you want to see me, you want to see if I can pick him up. W. It was not a fake can, bro. It was not a fake can. I'm telling you that shit right now. It didn't hurt, but it wasn't a fake can. That was a real ass can. Bet.
After getting cooked by the comments, Raja gets impatient and stands up and asks one of the workers when the guy's coming out so he can interrupt and slam the dude.
I don't know when I'm getting in the ring. I can ask. I'm gonna go ask. Let's go ask. Y'all gonna let me know when I'm getting in the ring? Okay.
Right during the next match, I'm gonna sit right behind you. I'm gonna give you a tap.
All right, bet. That was the only thing Raja needed to know. Now he knew that he was gonna fuck that dude up once he got that signal, and then that signal finally came. Raja then starts to pull everything out of his pocket one by one and hand it over to his trainer. And I think at this point, there was no getting Raja back. He was dead set on what he was going to go in there and do. While Raja gets ready to interrupt the match, the cameraman's getting different angles and even getting a little bit excited for the fight himself.
Oh, let's do this.
I can't really read what they're saying right here, but I know that the guy behind them is the one that gave him the signal to go ahead and interrupt the match.
You!
Okay, and that's where I'm gonna stop it because I don't want YouTube flagging me because that shit is.
I seen it. It was brutal.
Yeah.
You saw it too.
Yeah, he was beating the hell out of him. Yeah, that was crazy.
And
this smashed the can on his head.
And this is his reaction. This is the way he acted afterwards, after he was literally pulled off by another wrestler.
Raja makes it outside of the venue, and as you can see, kind of behind him, I want you to pay attention to this dude in the blue. He follows him. He makes some threats to him. He's basically trying to get him to come back. I think what he was trying to do is distract him long enough for the police to come, because I know that they had called the police immediately after he attacked him. So I'm guessing he was going to try and fight him or stall him long enough to keep him there. Or I don't know. The point of it is he was trying to rage bait Raja into fighting somebody else.
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'm gonna stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
Come on, man. We can leave it, man. We're walking away, bro. Let's not take it serious. Let's go. Come on, Roger. Let's go. Let's go, Roger. Let's go. Roger, let's go. Roger, I'm telling you, let's go. You listen to me. Listen to me, Roger. You need to listen to me right now, Roger. Let's go.
I don't give a fuck. You guys trying to jump me and shit?
Let's go.
You ain't gonna do shit to me, bro. You can't do shit to me. You can't fuck with me, bro. You can't fuck with me.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, you chop him.
That's got the damn attack on it. And then his dad says that He's going to jail. So Talia, I'm gonna start with you, ladies first. What do you think about that?
I think that was a very insane. Like, I don't know what made him crash out that hard, but I really felt like that was extremely excessive. Being that him himself, after that wrestler apologized, he dapped him up and he was like, "Okay, we cool." You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was just a bitch move to just like basically sneak the guy and catch him off guard. So that's what I feel like.
David?
When you're in a heated battle, you don't take off the all right, whether he was playing or he was playing these games, you don't think about, oh, he said, bro, I'm just playing, I'm just playing, I'm just playing. When you start laying them blows, that's what you think about. You think about, all right, these hands is going. And I think that's where his head was at. And being the son of an MMA fighter, especially Rampage, man, come on now. Rampage, nah. Um, Look, when it comes down to it, I hope he alright. Honestly and truly.
He's awake. I saw a picture with him and like 4 other wrestlers in his hospital.
I wasn't talking about him.
Oh.
I'm talking about Rampage son.
Oh, Raja.
Raja, yeah. I wasn't talking about the wrestler. Whether it's a work or not, work meaning that it's something for the cameras. The thing about it is the age that we in now is as long as you got your phone pointed to the person that you fitting to do whatever with, then it's a game. It's a joke. But the age me and you grew up in, there's no work. When you finna get this work, there's no cameras. There's no stopping that. You finna get this work, you finna get these hands. And there's nothing stopping that. Rampage's son grew up in that same era. And the crazy thing is he grew up with Rampage as a father. And he grew up with Rampage as a father. When he grew up watching Rampage slamming folk on their head, as that's an example. That's it. I watched Rampage slam folk on the head and beat the shit out of them. So, I mean, yeah, it was violent. It was destructive. It was chaotic. Yes. But let's not forget when me and you were kids, B, that's what it was.
I get that, but D, where
You
I got
disrespect.
to disagree with you on is that
What
there
up?
was no heat of battle. The heat of battle, if he was gonna spaz on him like that, he should have did it
Yeah.
after he got hit in the head with the can. Because when he goes to court for this shit, and he will go to court for that shit, everything
Correct.
is on film. The attack that he did on that dude was premeditated.
Fair enough.
Oh, he going to
Fair
that
enough.
nigga going to jail.
That's like
Yes.
he was trying to kill that man.
He broke
Yes.
the dude Psycho Stu suffered two
Yes.
broken orbital bones.
Organs. Yes.
Two
I
broken
seen
orbital
I seen
bones
the
and a
report.
broken jaw. So he
Yes.
literally broke that nigga face. What's up? What's up, sweet?
Yes.
What's up, beautiful? He literally
Yes.
broke that nigga face.
Fair enough.
So
But you know what? That's the price
That's
of
like
disrespect.
that's attempted murder.
it's attempted
But
murder.
Murder.
But see,
he should
David, I
have.
get what you. Go ahead, Tilly. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I feel like he should like you said. He should have did that after the whole situation, not dap him up, making this dude think it's all cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
how is he supposed to know to keep his guard up? Because you're
Yeah.
holding on to something after you agreed to letting it go. Like,
Because David, you talking about the way we grew up. If a nigga let's say this is back when we was in the neighborhood, and a
Yeah.
motherfucker come up to you and hit you in the head with a can. It's on site right
It's
then
on site,
and
bro.
there.
It's on site.
Right
There's
then
no
and there.
premeditated. There's no nothing. You getting these hands. Nigga.
We're not dapping
You getting
somebody
these
up.
hands.
We're not, exactly. We're not dapping somebody up, making it seem like it's all
Nah.
good. And then like an hour later, coming to snuff you. And where we come from,
Yeah.
that scene is bitch made.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you get in these hands. And
Yeah,
however you get
on
it,
site, bro. That's what I'm
however you
saying.
get it,
When he
whenever you get
goes to
it,
court,
it's whatever.
when he goes
Yeah.
to court, he has no defense because the fact
No.
is he made it seem like it was all good and it was premeditated, and he damn near killed that man.
Yeah. Because
Damn
he
near
sat there and
killed
he
that
thought
man.
about it and everything like that. Yeah. Fair enough.
Exactly. So, I understand what you, but so that, like, when you say the heat of battle, there was no heat of battle because Rajah Jackson should have swung on, if he didn't like it, he should have swung on that motherfucker when he hit him with the can.
And
Fair
then
enough.
dapped him up. And then
Yeah,
dapped
that
him
was
up
no heat of
after.
battle. He snuck that nigga. He snuck him.
Fair enough.
He snuck that nigga. And he going to jail, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Look, bro, if
I
I'm
know that. I
if
know
I'm
that.
that dude Psycho Stu, I'm suing you. I'm gonna try to sue your daddy. I'm doing a civil suit because he
Bro,
broke this nigga face probably never gonna be the same again, bro.
I know that.
He
I know
probably
that.
had
But at the
a
same time,
traumatic
but at the
brain
same
injury.
time,
Exactly.
but at the same time, he learned a lesson. He learned a lesson.
He may have learned a
He ain't
lesson.
gonna do it again.
No, he
He
ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna
do
do
it
it
again.
again.
He ain't gonna have to do it again because
Exactly.
he ain't gonna have to do it again because he about to be paid.
That's fair.
And
But
the
he ain't
dude
gonna disrespect
and
again.
his boy who was egging him on, he should
Mm-hmm.
get some consequence too. And again, I'm gonna say this again. Rajah Jackson is sitting there. First of all, why the fuck is everything on camera? Okay, he's sitting there.
Because that's the era of life that we in,
I
bro.
know that, but what I'm
Everything's
saying
on
is
camera.
he's sitting there reading all the comments from niggas he don't know by people trying to
Egg
hype
him
him up,
on.
instigate, edge him
Yes.
on, race bait him or whatever, and you listening, you trying to impress a bunch of motherfuckers who don't matter. Who don't matter. How many Twitter tough guys are there? They gangster
If he
shit
was
when
that
they sitting behind a keyboard. Or they
if
gangster
he was
shit when
that
they going like this with their phone. They gangster shit. But if you see them in person, they ain't about nothing.
if he was
And
that mad about it, yeah.
these are the niggas you listening to.
If he was that mad about it, he should have squared up to his father. And his father would have dared that right then and there.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Ain't none of them niggas that he was listening to gonna be in that jail cell with him.
Hell no.
But I tell you this, hey, look, because when he go to jail, he shouldn't have no problems because he could say, y'all saw what I did to that nigga, right? Y'all better leave me alone.
Right.
But
And plus the fact that he's a UFC fighter, so his
the
hands are
real
registered
talk,
weapons, bro.
the real talk is if he had a problem with it, he should have just talked it out with his father. And his father would have dated it right then and there.
Exactly.
His father is one of the hardest motherfuckers I've ever seen in the UFC arena. And that motherfucker does that shit for real. In pride, the whole nine.
He just
But
crashed out. Like it was something inside. And then on top of that, he said that he had a concussion a couple of days before. So he really shouldn't have been, doing the shit. His only defense could be he could be in the beginning stages of CTE. And if that's the case, he in trouble anyway. Because
it is what it is.
CTE leads to one thing, my nigga, death.
Death. That's what Aaron Hernandez and them had.
Death.
It is what it is.
And
It is what it is.
again, bro, he's going to jail because he's a UFC fighter and his hands are registered weapons.
Correct.
Wait, he's a UFC fighter too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's a fighter. He is a
Damn, I wonder why
legit
he was
fighter.
beating the hell out of his ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like those wrestlers are scripted actors.
Yeah, that's for the show. That's for the
Rajah
show.
Jackson, he fights for real.
He's a fighter.
He fights for real.
His grappling style is he's a wrestler, just like his father. He's
I ain't
a
gonna hold
wrestler.
you when the music came on, when it was playing Dawn, I'm like, damn, is this a script?
Yes.
Real.
Nah.
And see, the dude hit him in the head with the can because he thought that he was part of the storyline. He thought he was a wrestler.
That's why they said it was a work. Work in wrestling terms is part of the show.
Yeah, exactly. He thought that it was part of the show, and that was not the case.
No.
And while he ain't gonna do it again, yeah, he got his face broken, but he lived through it, so he gonna see some cha-ching from that.
Yeah.
He definitely gonna see some cha-ching for that. But golly, you talking about PTSD like a motherfucker, boy. He got. I mean, like I said, I was not showing that attack. What'd you say, Talia?
I said I would never go back in that ring. I'm like,
Man, I mean,
gonna live good off that money though.
You ain't never holler at your boy. You heard me?
Either way, I mean, I wish both of them much speedy recovery, and I think as far as Raja, he needs more mental help.
Oh, he gonna get it.
Honestly,
They got counseling in jail.
Of course they do, bro.
That's funny.
I'm just saying.
Anyway.
I'm just keeping it a buck. They got counseling in
All
jail.
right. Yeah,
because that's where the fuck you going, bro. The whole thing was on camera. You can't even.
Yeah, I seen it, bro. I seen it.
You can't even deny that shit.
There's no denying, but at the same time, PTSD is a real thing.
It is a real thing, but bro, you can't do that, bro. You can't just beat a man within an inch of his life, and even if it is in a wrestling joint, because clearly, Psycho Stu didn't know that was about to happen to him. Because if I'm in the place of Psycho Stu and I get tipped off, this man getting ready to finna try to kill you in the ring, nigga, I'm asking somebody to bring me a gun. Because the second this nigga run up on me, bruh.
Either way, I mean, speedy recovery to both of them, mentally and or physically. There's answers for both of them.
You ain't lying.
That's it.
Yeah. Now, let's get to the part of the conversation where this involves more chivalry. And now,
moving on.
I will play this quick video to alert the audience of what we're talking about.
Tennis star Satya Vickery just served up more than game points. She's dropped a bombshell that has fans stunned. While battling for a spot at the US Open, the 30-year-old revealed she now charges men a jaw-dropping $1,000 just to go on a date with her.
I've seen that.
After launching her spicy OnlyFans, Vickery isn't just winning on the court. She's rewriting the rules of her personal life. And Instagram made it clear, no more free dates. Send $1,000 and we can make it happen. But this bold move isn't the only headline. While she's been sidelined with injury since February, her OnlyFans has skyrocketed, with Sagia describing it as the content too spicy for Instagram. She opened up about the whirlwind success, saying, "The amount I made on there in my first 2 days, I am overwhelmed. I am just shook, really. I will never talk bad about girls on OnlyFans ever again for the rest of my life." And she's not alone. Other tennis stars like Nick Kyrgios and Alexandra Mueller have also joined the platform, with Mueller even sporting the OnlyFans logo on his kit. Despite the online criticism, Vickery remains unbothered, confessing she's always pushed boundaries and is embracing new opportunities beyond tennis. Her candid take: whatever you do in life, there's always going to be some criticism. So I might as well get on the platform and make money while I'm at it. Now ranked 559 after peaking at 73 in 2018, Vickery is back on the court, fresh from a win against Anastasia Soboleva and facing Ella Seidel next in US Open qualifying. So what do you think about Satya's $1,000 dating policy and her rise as the latest tennis star lighting up OnlyFans? Drop your thoughts below, hit subscribe for more celebrity bombshells, and stay tuned, because we're always serving the next hot headline. Tennis star.
We are going to let ladies go first.
Yeah, please.
Hold on. I got some people in my chat right now that's like, this is what the fuck I came for. Okay, Talia, what do you think about this, sweetie?
No, you don't want my thoughts.
Oh no, I'm gonna get your thoughts.
I'm not opposed to it. Like, some women know their worth. I'm really not opposed. I'm feeling like if we're looking at what she was doing on OnlyFans, like, you got to look at it as she already kind of put a price tag on what she's doing. This is not anything new. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just because of the price tag that she put on it. But if you're looking at it as a date, You know what I'm saying? Like you're paying for dates anyway. You know, like she has this limelight, and she doesn't want anything that's less than.
David.
$1,000? What the shit? Bitch, man, look here. Look here. Look at here. Look at here. Look at here. Look at here. So $1,000 man going out? Are you serious? All right, so that shit plays out when it comes to weaker minded men. So that being said, I don't care if we fucking or whatever. She puts that price tag, and you are a world renowned tennis star.
I wouldn't go that far, but
What?
I'll hold my peace. Go ahead.
It is what it is. Why are we paying for? And then two, I ain't even got to two yet. Uh, so you play tennis for a living, so you paid. It ain't got nothing to do with what I do for a living. You play tennis for a living, so
Oh
you
shit.
making money. I ain't even got to what I do for a living. You want $1,000 for a date? You want $1,000? 1,000.
No. Hold on. $1,000 deposit to date her. That don't include the date.
Deposit.
That don't include the date.
That ain't inclusive. So you want $1,000 down for a date with you? Who the hell is you? You ain't Venus or Serena. You ain't Venus or Serena. I
Bruh,
don't even know who this broad is.
bruh.
I was looking at that shit like, who the hell is this girl? Anyway, um, I get it. I get it. The women empowerment movement. Cool. That's what's up. And I'm with Talia on knowing your worth. That's cool. But when did we get to the point where we knowing our worth and we have to put a price tag on it? Why can't you know your worth as a woman? And at the same time, there needs to be a price tag behind it. Why don't you know your worth as a person? As a person. And there doesn't need to be dollar signs behind it. If you put your worth out there as a dollar sign, then what are you? Answer to that, in old English terms, you're a prostitute.
Mm.
You're a prostitute. You're a prostitute. You are paying me to go with you to some place at some time, some place to get something maybe to eat, to do this, that, and the third, and then maybe you like me. Maybe you don't care for the shit that I say. Maybe you don't care for how I look, and then you judge me. Prejudge, mind you, prejudge. That's prejudice. Prejudge. You prejudge how I look. You prejudge how I act. You prejudge who I am. And then there's that deposit gone. And then on top of that, that cost me $1,000 for what? It's not saying that. It's not saying that we gonna fuck or whatever, whatever, whatever. It's saying that there's $1,000 to go on a date with you for what? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Are we getting married? Are we gonna have a second date? Oh dear God, there's $2,000 down the toilet. There's my mortgage right there. And then what? It's just I remember the days when it was like, yo, put a piece on paper, and it was like, do you like me? Check a box. Yes, no, maybe.
Well, you took
You
it back
ugly.
with
Your
that
hair
one.
big
Oh
as fish.
Lord, you took it back. You
Yeah,
took
well,
it,
I'm old as fuck. I'm old as fuck. But
nigga.
at
That
the
was
same
like
time,
fifth grade. That was like fifth grade, nigga.
it was. It was. But
That
at the
was
same
Miss
time,
Wright. That was Miss Wright's class, nigga.
yeah, it was. But at the same time, $1,000 for
$1,000,
what?
nigga. All you had to do back then was give a bitch a tootsie roll.
Right. But $1,000 for what? Knowing your worth is one thing. But why don't you know your worth as a person to yourself? You can easily express your worth as a person
May I go
in your
now?
verbal, in your that. You can know
May
your worth.
may may I go now?
No, you can put your hand down, nigga.
May I, thank you. I will go now.
Yeah, It's baffling to me.
Allow me to get into my Cat Williams voice. Nigga, are you serious? Nigga, so you want $1,000. You want $1,000 for a down payment on a date. So you and look, I agree with Talia as far when it comes to knowing your worth. But damn, all you worth is $1,000, and you're supposed to be a world-renowned tennis player. First of all, let's go to world-renowned. Because I did my homework. You're not a world-renowned tennis player because the highest you've ever been ranked, bitch, was 73 back in 2018. You ain't no Serena. You ain't no Naomi Osaka. You was an average bitch. You average. What is it about your pussy that is worth $1,000 down payment, $1,000 deposit? Okay, let me talk back in my regular voice. Okay. And I'm being dead serious. Who the fuck is you to talk about $1,000 down payment on a date? Okay, so let me ask a fair, reasonable question. And Talia, I understand knowing your worth.
You owe me $500 worth of snatch, Mitch. You owe me $500 worth of snatch.
I understand knowing your worth because Dr. Umar's on the same type scam shit. But
Umar Johnson.
But
ain't no doctor.
Hold on, D. So bless you. So hold on.
Thank you.
Let's just say hypothetically, I'm the dummy who pays $1,000 deposit to take your average ass on a date. So let's just say we go on a date, it's cool or whatever, and I enter into the friend zone. Does that mean I get my money back? Because
no, we sending you know who you are? We sending rampages son to your house.
I mean, because if you're worried about the behavior of a man, if I take you out on a date and it's cool and we're in the friend zone, but I don't get a refund, then you're gonna have to worry about the behavior of a man. Because while you could sit here and say, well, men pay prostitutes X amount of dollars. Well, I've never paid for a prostitute, but I do know that if you pay a prostitute X amount of dollars, you're getting a return on your investment. You know the return that you're getting on your investment. Okay, $1,000 down payment that doesn't even include the date. That sounds real transactional. That sounds real prostitute-y. And I don't fuck with OnlyFans at all. I put out PSAs all the time. Men, stay away from OnlyFans because it's a fucking trap, especially to our young black athletes. Stay away from OnlyFans. And again, world-renowned tennis players. You're not world-renowned. Most people who keep up with casual sports have never heard of you. They only heard of you now because of this bullshit that you didn't put out there. Okay, you made a couple of bucks on OnlyFans. Congratulations. There's a dummy born every minute. And I'm not knocking no woman empowerment or everything else, but you are full of shit. Who the fuck is you to like me? And because I was told that, well, maybe she had some PTSD with men. Nigga, everybody done had PTSD in a relationship. I'm walking, living proof of that shit. I done had PTSD bad in a relationship.
Hey, I thought you was about to say PTSD was a man.
Please. I done had PTSD bad in a relationship, but I'm not gonna charge a woman. You gotta pay me $1,000 to go out with me. Who the fuck would I be? Like, come on now, what are we doing? My chivalry is dead. If you're looking for love is supposed to be priceless. So fuck your $1,000. Now, Talia, what do you have to say about that?
I can't. I feel like I can agree with what you're saying.
Let me ask something. Would you ever tell a man that they have to deposit an amount of dollars to go on a date? Dave, remember that video, pre and post date expenses? That's worse than that. Would you ever say, hey, you have to put down a down payment, a non-refundable down payment to me to take me out? Like, would you ever do that?
I'm not the person to ask on this topic because prior to this live, I was like telling you I'm not really pleased with men right now. Because I feel like a lot of them.
This is the place to do it. Elaborate, sweetie.
A lot of them been coming into my life and wasting my time. So you know, I'm not mad at her. You know what I'm saying? At least she knows they're taking her very serious. So, I am not a person that's very materialistic. I'm not,
All right.
I'm happy with a picnic in a park, a walk
That's
around. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm
that's
happy with the
cool.
little things.
that's beautiful.
But
And that's cool.
a lot of
What's
men,
wrong with that?
they won't. You know what I'm saying? They come in, they waste your time. So I think that she's doing that just to know her time won't be wasted.
Well,
Of $1,000 is the bill to a lot of
a
people.
thousand
That's
dollars
somebody's
is a
rent.
bill. And all I hear from her is from $1,000 deposit, broke boys don't deserve no kitty. I know that's right. Okay, so you want to say no broke niggas allowed. Good for you. Now, Talia, why is it that you think men are wasting your time?
Um, this is a conversation for my therapist.
Oh well,
But
hey,
Exactly.
hey, you
No,
get free,
no. See,
you
what
get
she
free
need,
advice right here.
what she need is a dating therapist, because it's not just that men are wasting your
yeah,
time. It's just that, yeah, I get that.
Well,
Yeah.
David has a degree in psychology, so you're in the right place.
Well, no, she need a whole separate segment. This isn't
Okay,
not
well,
one of those things.
you've known me for quite some time, and have I ever steered you in the wrong direction, little sis?
mm-mm.
I keeps it a buck with you, and I will say this: maybe the type of men that you're looking at, maybe you need to change up.
But the thing about it is, I'm not looking for I'm not in a desperate position. I'm actually
No,
kind of in a comfortable part of my life. But
Absolutely.
even though I've been silent, I've still been attracting men like gas stations, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? It's
Oh,
men
stop! Stop!
worse,
every
Stop!
direction.
worse,
Stop! Stop!
worse,
I'm saying
even
every
worse.
direction, not just
Gas
gas
station.
stations and Instagram. Instagram. I
Stop!
don't even
You
be
might as
like.
well. You might as well say strip club. Dear
Right.
God, them niggas know they
No,
ain't your shit.
I'm not saying like I give them my number or whatever. I'm saying
No,
like
I get it.
I'm
I
No,
get it.
you good.
If a nigga if a nigga holler at you at a gas station, keep it moving, please.
of
Keep it
course.
moving.
A lot of them don't be having teeth, so I'm not
Oh
really
Lord, so
interested in that.
you getting junky niggas.
Not just junkie niggas. It just be niggas.
Look,
To be
But
niggas. Yeah,
if a
get it.
nigga come at you at a gas station, I don't care what type of neighborhood it is. It could be a rich neighborhood. Keep it the fuck moving. And Instagram, come on now. You
and
know how many
listen, yeah, I'm just giving y'all like I'm not saying like the guys be on. I'm saying like in general like people just come up to me and they just want to holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this to toot my own horn, but I get to talking to them and they just come and waste my time. Like
well,
It's
no
if you
dating,
find a
Instagram.
random
nothing.
person just come up to you like that, they probably are trying to waste your time, sweetie.
It's Instagram. That's
But
what we all on Instagram to do.
but see, you can but see,
Waste time.
I think the mistake that people make, I'm not just gonna say women. I think the mistake that people make, because I'm not perfect. Like I said, I have my own PTSD shit. I've been through the gauntlet. Um, I think the mistake that people make though is that when things tend to not work, when you deal with the same roller coaster cycle of fractured relationship, we tend to just after a while you just say, "Oh, I'm frustrated. Niggas ain't shit, or bitches ain't shit." You know what I'm saying? We tend to hold the whole species accountable when maybe we as people, and like I said, I'm not just saying women, we as people need to possibly readjust the type of people that we decide to let in. I'm not talking about people that just come up to you and holler at you. As a woman, as a woman, you guys are going to get hollered at multiple times a day and half the time not even know it.
I use my discernment. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very huge on energy.
Yeah, I
So when
hear
I
you.
actually let somebody in my space, I'm very selective. I'm extremely selective.
I
I would
hear
rather
you.
be alone than to deal with anybody. But when I actually use that discernment, when I actually, allow somebody in my space, I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm wasting my time.
Well, like I said, then see, that's when you have to be a good judge of character, because you have to understand, and I know you know this, when you're meeting up, when a person is shooting his shot, be it male or female, when they're shooting their shot, you're not meeting the real them. You're meeting a person who is intrigued, who wants to, who may have an agenda. You're meeting a person who has
The
an ulterior
persona, the
motive.
persona of them.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So you're not meeting the real them, but whatever, but whatever this nigga said, dating pool has piss in it. Well, I'm not gonna disagree. I'm not gonna disagree.
This nigga.
But yeah, that
This
nigga.
nigga.
It must be a Richmond thing. Can we get a one in the chat?
It's not. That's not a Richmond thing. That's a life thing. That just is what it is. I mean, we have to become good judges of character. Like I'll use myself as an example. When somebody asks me, "Hey, let's go out," what? And this may sound petty, but what?
Look, ask you that, nigga.
For starters, I've been through enough, and at a point in my life where I ain't fucking going out and wasting my energy and money unless I really fuck with you. And because anything you want to go and get something to eat, anything you want to go out and eat, I can cook I can make that shit myself. So while you talking about let's go out, huh? What'd you say?
Okay, so I feel like dating. Like if you're dating somebody for the first time, I feel like the first date should not be in somebody's space.
Fair enough. You're right.
Get like your rocks off, pay $40 and keep it pressing. See, that nigga right there pays for prostitutes.
Correct. Absolutely correct.
That nigga right there.
Absolutely correct.
That nigga right there. But you know what? He knows the return he's getting on his investment. I guarantee you that nigga right there would not pay $1,000 deposit to take somebody out on a date. But
he don't have $1,000.
Huh?
He don't have $1,000.
But let me finish using me myself as an example. Like, because I've gotten these messages over the past couple weeks. I'm being honest with you. Hey, let's go out, yada yada yada. I'm like, nah. Like, if you want something to eat, if you want something to eat, I can make it for you my damn self.
So if he making these bitches work, then who's gonna be the niggas?
If what?
If James is making these bitches work, who's gonna be the female?
Stop paying attention to James. James is not a real person.
Yeah,
James is some bullshit that's made up.
You don't know James because for one, that's not his real name.
No.
I can send the invite and bring this nigga on here right now, but we ain't going there.
And you don't want to hear the shit that comes out of his mouth. Trust me.
Very traditional. He's talking about he make the women work. Why? Like,
you will hate men even worse when you hear the shit that comes out of this nigga's mouth.
You ain't never lied about that, bro.
It's not me hating.
You will hate niggas even more.
Maybe
this
I need
motherfucker
to
right here.
deal with the girls.
They have to work for my attention. I'm not easy. Well, you know what?
There it is.
Hold on, David.
And
hold
there
on now.
it is.
No, that specific statement, I don't disagree with, because I've said this multiple times on this show. In order for me to even fathom about getting in another relationship, the woman has to want me more than I want them. Because if it's one thing about women, and Talia, correct me if I'm wrong, a woman is always going to have more, especially a confident woman, is going to always have more options than a man. So for me, if
verbatim, that's how that is.
If I fathom a relationship, nah, you got to want me more than I want you, and that's not me saying that I don't want you, but you got to show me that you're more dedicated. That you got more dedicated. Not saying
I disagree.
Go ahead and tell me why.
I feel like a man has to want me more than I want him.
Well, okay, and why is that?
Because the dynamic. Men are supposed to be the leaders. If you're not leading your relationship, if you're not liking your partner enough, to lead and really be present in that relationship, then it's just not going to work. I feel like it's personally not going to work.
Okay, David, go
No.
ahead and respond.
We're the chasers. We're always the ones who chase. Yes, we're the leaders. Yes, because we're always dynamic wise. We're the physically more stronger of the species. So we're always going to chase. But at the same time, it's not going to be one of those. Yeah, we have to pursue a relationship because if it was up to us, we wouldn't. But we always crave the one thing, and
And
that's
with,
just
but
that's.
that's not the case with all men.
No, it's not the case, but it's with the species. Plain and
Right,
simple.
right,
We crave the reproduction. We crave
right,
the future of the species. That's how we are genetically. That's what we are. We
right.
are the DNA of the species. That's what we are. We are the caregiver of the species. Y'all carry the babies. We make the babies.
And we
So
nurture them. We have that
you
natural
nurture them.
nurture.
Yeah, that's correct. So it can't be said that we are after that because it's in our RNA, our DNA to care and we go after that. So you can't say that we want that thing. And it's crazy because I had a recent conversation that all men want the same thing. It's because we're predestined to want that thing. It's given by God Almighty for us to do that. It came from Adam and Eve. We were put here for that. And then everything else, we're the natures. We're the defenders. We're that. We are the stronger of the species for that.
Well, and this comment here says women want the respect of a queen
Ain't
and
nobody worry about that nigga.
of a child. But well, let me
He's
let
the
me
weaker of the
let me
species.
let me say this. Let me say this. The reason why I say a woman has to want me more, Talia, you're absolutely right. We are the leaders. But and I'm talking about in this time, this day in modern time,
Mm.
particularly when uh um sexuality has come with a price tag now, because that's all that tennis player did was say she put a
Fair.
price tag. She put a price tag on herself. So when
All right.
somebody pays that price and you end up with a crazy,
Suck a dick.
deranged ass nigga, that means you've kind of bought that on yourself. This nigga said, "Get some teeth." Wow, I'm weak.
Suck a dick.
Um, uh, but why I say for me personally, why I've
Correct,
said that a
Lamar.
woman has to want me more is because of the shit that I've personally been through. And I also know that in 2025, where literally pussy is being monetized. And I ain't against it. I ain't knocking your hustle. Pussy is being monetized. A woman always has more options because, David, of what you just said. We are
Correct.
the chasers. So a woman always has more options because what one nigga won't do, another nigga will. So that's why I say you have to want me more than
Then you
I
tell
want
ass.
you, because I know without a shadow of a doubt you could walk out my house today and find you some dick 30 minutes later. 30 minutes later, can walk out and find you some dick 30 minutes later and then come back to me and act like ain't shit never happened. So when I say a woman has more options because of that factor alone. And whether you're in a relationship or not, and y'all know that I know this, a woman is only gonna let a man is only gonna do what a woman allows them to do, unless you're dealing with some psycho nigga. But when it comes to women in
Robert.
relationships who are unhappy, they will only allow another person. Another person can only do what they allow. They have more options. He said, you can suck a dick faster and easier than me, David. God damn. God damn. God
Why you had David like that? I don't
shots.
like that.
God damn. Yes. God damn.
Not too much
So
on
that's why
David.
that's why I specifically say,
Robert
no,
knows he can't
you
beat
got
me
to
any
want
day.
me more than I want you.
Anyway,
Because
moving on, fat.
hold on, D. Everybody's eyes are different. And by that I mean one man's trash can be another man's treasure. One woman's trash can be another woman's treasure. but that option applies more to women than it does to men. And I ain't got time. I'm not. The only thing I'm focused. I tell every woman the only thing I'm committed to is getting my kids a bigger place to live because I ain't got time. I done the crazy bitch shit. I have. I done the shit, and I can't. You know, well, maybe I should get an OnlyFans and charge $1,000 for a motherfucker to date me because I done been through some shit. No, I wouldn't do that because love.
You should do that, nigga.
No, but hold on, David. Love is supposed to be priceless, but we're putting a price on it. That's why I say that's why chivalry is fucking dead. Love is supposed to be priceless because whether we know it or not, we're all if we're in a relationship and we really fuck with somebody, we're all gonna spend money on each other. But a direct deposit for a date, bitch, you crazy. Bitch, you crazy. Half-ass tennis playing ass looking bitch. The crazy bitches have good sex stuff. Well, yeah, that's true. But it's the shit that come with it. Hey,
okay.
Hey,
so,
Robert didn't have. Now go ahead, David. Go ahead. I just said my piece. Go ahead, go ahead, get him.
I got nothing for that pimp ass, goddamn homeless ass nigga. Hey, moving on. So moving forward, the folks who have moving forward, I don't. So okay, don't focus on the men who have nothing to offer you. I would say more focus on the men who have something to add to you. That's
There you
always
go.
the thing.
There you go.
If they're not adding to you, then they're not really gaining to you.
There you go. Preach,
I
brother.
stopped I stopped I stopped worrying about the women who can do for me a long time ago. It's who can benefit, who can I benefit for a long time ago. It's it's really how can we benefit from this mutual bond? I think that's the biggest thing. If we're not benefiting, we're not growing with each other, then that's what a relationship is. We're not growing from each other. If we're just in it
That's what a
and we're
partnership is.
just correct. That's what a partner is. If you're not at bare minimum a partner, then you're not doing anything. Then at that point, yes, you're right, man. You are wasting your time. If you don't see a partner in that person, you're wasting your time. You are indeed wasting your time. If you can't grow financially, whatever, with that person, then you're wasting your time.
Talia, to that, what do you say to that comment?
Mm, I can agree.
Correct. I agree as well. Because I said it.
And that's what I say about people in general, bro. Not just
That's just
relationships,
people.
but people I choose to surround myself with. If I'm
Correct.
not gaining, and then when I say gaining, not anything monetary, but if I'm not gaining positive
Nothing
energy
has
from
to
you,
be
then you're
monetary.
wasting my time.
It's just people as we are as a whole right now. It's what do we gain from that person, whether it's spiritual knowledge or just mental. It's just what are we gaining from each other in the times that we are now? What are we gaining from each other? If I can't if I can't have a conversation with this person without getting mad or getting upset, I don't need to be around this person.
Or if you
This
have a
gains me
disagreement,
nothing.
you guys can't talk it out without over talking each other, then you're wasting your time.
If
Correct.
I can't,
I
if I
can't.
can't gain happiness, you
Correct.
know, wisdom, if I can't gain something like it don't even have to be physical. It could be very much spiritual. Then I'm wasting my damn time.
There you go.
Then you're
But
wasting your time. And it don't got to be with a relationship. It's just a friend. It could be just a man that you call a friend. It's just if you can't talk to this person and say I've had a very deep conversation with this person, I've gained something. If you can't gain nothing from that person, then you're wasting your time. If
right,
you can't if you can't say I can see myself even in a relationship or a friendship bound or whatever, then if you don't gain anything from that conversation that you'll have, then you're wasting your time. If you don't gain any type of, not physical, but psychological, any type of spiritual connection, you're wasting your time.
Hey, this nigga's a savage. This nigga said partnership equals you pay the rent, she gives it up. Get your rocks off, and pay your rent. And that's
why
what
Robert's alone.
condoms are for.
But it's just more to that. Is if you can't build with the person that you want to talk to, and you can't see yourself building with that person, you're wasting your time. But what do you add to that other person's what that other person is bringing to the table? You're wasting your time. Obviously, you are a person who knows their wealth, who knows they're bringing to the table.
You certainly are. And what people also have to realize is that, you know, in life, you're going to run into bad relationships. That's just part of the game. You're going to run into bad relationships. But, you know, you can't, eventually, you can't take out what one person did to the next person. Because that's how you end up missing some really good stuff. That's how you end up missing some really good stuff. You really can't do that. And what Alicia has something to say to you, David. She said, that's true, David. There's shit in the dating pool nowadays because that don't happen too often. It doesn't. It doesn't because go ahead, Talia.
I wasn't saying that.
Well, yeah, it doesn't because of what society and social media has made dating. Like I said, I mean, I'm not knocking a woman. And then David and Talia, let me clear this up. Let me clear this up for the world to hear. First of all, when you say a woman is selling pussy, first of all, no, you're not. No, they're not. They're renting pussy. Because in the case of this tennis player, let's just say she does give it up on a date. She's not the dude is not literally taking her clitoris with him. So nobody is selling pussy. You're renting pussy. You're renting pussy. And what you have to understand is that new tenants can come in there, pause, no pun intended, but all pun intended, anytime they want. But David is absolutely right about the partnership thing. I mean,
I know that.
What the fuck up, you raiding ass looking motherfucker.
Yep.
So it's crazy because you can't. Bad relationships happen in life. That's life. It's what it is. But if we spend time focused and harping on the PTSD, and I understand it's hard because I go through it myself, but then you can miss something really special because you didn't know when to take that wall down. And that's the choice that we make. But in terms of this tennis player who wants to charge $1,000 deposit for a date, fuck off. Fuck off. I mean, seriously. I mean, because first of all, that's all you worth is a G. That's all you're like. No, and love is supposed to be priceless. And if you're looking for love, that's not the way to do it. You can shave the rest of your face off and get it over with. Yeah, that's what he said to you. He talking to you, nigga.
Anyway. Hairless badass motherfucker. Don't get mad at me because your ass goddamn gotta try to sell pussy.
And I say this. When I hear things like this, I say this to myself, I'm gonna be alone for a long motherfucking time. I don't want to be, no. But I would love nothing more than to have a partner, a female, a woman. Let me clarify that. Nothing more than a woman where it's 2025, nigga. You got to be specific. There's nothing more than I would want than to have a woman where I could share my life with, and God forbid if something happened to me sooner than expected, that I could leave everything to. But I mean, that hasn't been in the cards. And like I said, right now I'm at a point in my life where I'm focused on just getting a bigger place to live for my kids. And but when I hear stuff like this is why chivalry is dead, bro. This is why chivalry is dead. And at my age, I can only ask the question to another female around my age demographic is, well, what is it about the guys that you've attracted that hasn't worked out? And a woman will be more than welcome to come back with the same statement. Well, why are you single? What is it about the women that you've been with that causes you to still be single? And that would be,
Singularly, myself, I did this myself. I don't need anybody.
All right, Macho Man.
It's
You
who
don't
you
need
bring to
nobody.
the table.
It sucks.
It's
Sometimes it can suck to be alone, but peace of mind is
no, yeah, exactly. Peace of mind is one of the million.
right.
It's great to have somebody like you said, but at the same time, peace
I'd
of
rather
mind.
pay $1,000 deposit down on peace of mind than to take a silly chick on a date.
Can't nothing about no D.
Well, you can't. Well, you shouldn't, nigga. You married. Take your wife on a date, nigga.
Exactly. So that's just it's the intent on who we are as people, and that's the shitty thing. And where James will chime in, and it's like, the bitches pussy and all of that. No, we're people at the end of the day, and it's like until we understand who we are as people in the current generation, in the previous generation, or the future demographic, we don't understand where we are going, where we will be, and future, and so on and so forth. So that's
I
what
mean,
makes us lost.
come on, bro. You got to consider the source. This nigga won't even come on here because he doesn't want nobody questioning him about why his boy, who's the president, has been doing a controversial job. So we got to keep that in perspective. We got to consider the source. Dates don't exist anymore. Yeah, they do. It's just
They really do.
date Alicia
They
date.
really do.
No, Alicia, dates do exist, baby. It's the
But
strings attached that need to be cut the fuck off.
correct.
That's the issue.
Anybody
Dates
can
do exist, baby. Dates exist,
anybody
but it's the
anybody can take
strings
you on a
attached.
date. It's just what you're emotionally expecting and what you're physically
Exactly.
expecting is that's what the upper addendum is.
Right.
Dates
And
is that.
Talia, to that, what do you say? Do you think dates still exist?
I don't know. I had to literally tell this guy, like, I feel like the bare minimum to talk to even, continue to have my attention is a date. And he couldn't follow through with that. So I'm kind of nervous. Like, do men just feel like, okay, I'm gonna just come into her life, even though I have intentions to possibly be with her, like, but I don't want her to think I'm gonna
All right,
date her.
stop right there. Stop right there, Tilly. I didn't mean to cut you off. So what for you? What was he missing? So physically,
Um,
you were obviously attracted to you because you were still there. So was it mental? Was what was missing? What was
the
missing?
maturity in the actual intentions. If I don't have clear
There it is.
intentions,
Mm-hmm.
on what a guy's plan is, because I don't like wasting time. I mean, I don't have an issue with being friends with the man, but you're not gonna sit here and lust after me. You're not gonna make me feel like it's something in the future, but you're not showing clear intentions.
Oh,
And I feel like
that's just a
dates,
nigga. That's just a nigga trying to get some pussy.
but I feel
So
like dates. Even
if
and
the
I
intention
asked him, I'm like, "Are
if
you just
the
trying to
if the
fuck? Let
intention
me
was
know."
clear, if the intention was clear from the beginning of the date, all right, we going to what's your favorite restaurant if you don't mind me asking?
But again, I'm not materialistic.
No, it
But
ain't gotta be. What's your favorite restaurant? I just say.
I don't even know.
Just
What do I
throw
say?
something out.
Croaker spot. Croaker spot.
All right, fair enough. So if dude took you to Crocker spot, y'all went and got drinks afterwards, whatever. He made it clear from the beginning of the date that he just want to take you out, whatever. And at the end of the night, he had intention on smashing. He made it clear from the end of the date. His intentions were clear. Then what was your opinions on him at the beginning of the day? At the beginning of the day, what were your intentions? What were your opinions on him at that point?
If he end up smashing,
No, not if he ended up smashing. He came out right then and there and said, "All right, well, look, I'm in between relationships, whatever.
In
And
between
look,
relationships, nigga, you really made it sound like it was a job. That was funny.
well, I mean, no,
I'm single
I'm
right now. How about that? Hey, your phone, you went silent. You went mute, D. D, you went mute. We can't hear you. We cannot hear you. We can't hear you. All we can see is your gray and black ass beard. Okay, he'll come back. Now, James, to answer your question, ain't it working? No, it's not working. So I won't have to shut up and let it work because it's not working. It ain't. And he's talking about some political shit. We're not gonna get into that, Talia. But no, it ain't. But to answer your question, Mister, I'm afraid to come on this bitch because I'm narcissistic and don't want to be debated. It ain't working. Anyway, what the fuck was David talking about?
before that, I just knew no one dates anymore. I hear you, Alicia.
You said Alicia said you went on a date recently for the first time if ever, but before I just knew no one dates anymore. Again, no, it's not that people don't date anymore because they do. It's just you just have to, and now it's a point in time where you just don't know the ulterior motive of somebody on the date. All right, okay, speak, David. Let's see if we can hear you.
no, you're good. Wife called me. No, I want to hear Talia's response. What'd she say?
Okay, you got it.
Talia, what'd you say?
Q, I'm sorry. You
No,
gotta re-ask the question.
don't chuckle now, nigga.
Yeah, it was a
No,
tragedy. Can you repeat the question? That's pretty much
All
it.
right, a man came on a date with you, picked you up in the car. He paid for the joint, or he's offering to pay for it, and he said, "Look, man, I just got out of a bad relationship. I'm just looking to have a good time. I'm gonna take you to your favorite restaurant." And you said Croker Spot. Bling bang boom. You having a good time, and they said, "My intentions are, look, I'm just trying to chill. I'm looking to maybe, get in where I fit in." What's your opinion of a man? His intentions are known.
they're known. They're clear. Like he's just trying to get to know me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if he's not trying to push himself into my space too quick. He's trying to get to know me. I
Well,
have
I
an
mean,
issue with men trying to, like not make their intentions clear, call, and ahead of time just making things extremely confusing, then throwing lust on top of it. Like,
no, he made it clear. It's like he's gonna take you to your favorite spot, and then at the end of the night, he's like looking for a little, hey, wham bam thank you man. But in the meantime, in between time, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time had by all.
I mean, now look, I'm not going to sit here and say anything that's wrong with a little nightcap. It's not a nightcap. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're just trying to get to know somebody, there's also nothing wrong with going the route of know me first before you wonder if there's any more room in them jeans.
Yeah, we can go that route.
I mean, it's nothing.
That's
I
that's
mean,
not.
it's nothing wrong with that. But you also have to. I mean, if you're doing what Talia is saying, and you're letting that be known off bat, then
Yeah.
those boundaries need to be known and respected.
No, that's kind of what I was saying, but at the same time, it was like, look, kind of what she was saying, but at the same time, if he came off the rip and said,
Oh
look,
yeah, if you
I
came
just
off the
came off
if you
some,
came off the
if
rip,
I came off some fuck shit, and it was like, look, I'm just trying to have a good time.
yeah, I mean, look, if you came off the rip and talking about some, yeah, I want some ass, and you still agree to go on the date, well then you kind of
What's
signed yourself up to give him some ass
if you signed up for it?
if you signed up for it. And if that's the case, if somebody is blunt and honest about that, it's simple. Yes, I'll go on a date. No, I won't go on a date. It's really that simple. Because I would rather somebody be blunt and direct with me about their intentions than to lead me on, and then all of a sudden I find out some shit that I don't want to find out.
Well, good thing I wasn't talking to you, nigga.
I'm not talking. I'm talking to the chat, you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, well, I was talking to Leah right then.
Oh, okay, Talia, he's talking to you.
Thank you. That I wanted her response right
there. Okay.
I don't know who Chad is. Hi, Chad. How y'all? Moving on.
Well, it's Alicia, Lomar, Denise, Robert, who's now talking about some Trump shit.
Anyway, moving on. The rest of chat. Talia, what are your responses to that? If the intentions were known, if the intentions were known, and this is what it was, this is what he was looking for. How do you respond to that?
I mean, I'm okay with that.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely okay.
All right. All right. Cool. So it can no longer be said that the man is no longer hiding the intention.
But with the unfortunate part about that is there's still a lot of people out there who will.
Yes, of course. There's always going to be that, but you know why that is?
Yeah, but
Because
there's
we
an
as
asshole
people,
everywhere.
yeah, there's an asshole everywhere, and there's also not there's an asshole hiding an asshole.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, look, the thing about it is, we as men, we don't make our intentions clear because, again, we're chasing, and as we chase, we make ourselves abrupt, and we make ourselves to say, all right, I'm going to make myself into what you're looking for. That's what I was trying to
Yeah,
get
because
to.
there's an ulterior motive there to get that
Correct.
ass.
But what if there was the one that? But what if there was the one that said, "All right, cool. I'm here for whatever you think a good time is."
Shut up.
Then that's
But
called a
at the
friend. That's
same,
either called a prostitute or a friend with benefits.
no, that's called a real motherfucker. We're like, look, I'm here. I just got out of a really shitty relationship. Hey, here.
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing where I'm only speaking for myself in this. I know I let people know off bat, what I got going on. Like when somebody comes and that's a good word to use, friends with benefits. When somebody is showing interest in me, and I will let them know, hey, like I said, I've had people ask me, let's go out, let's go out, take me out dinner, woody woo, woody woo. Well, I'm just more or less like, hey, bro, well, hey, girl, let me clear
Yeah,
that
I
up.
was about to say, hey,
Yeah,
bruh. Hey, bruh.
clear that up. I'm like,
Hey,
yo,
bruh.
I'm
Hey,
like, yo,
Shotty.
yeah, exactly. I'm like,
Hey,
yo,
nigga.
I'll
Hey,
say
nigga.
this. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
nigga.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't exist here. No offense to those who do that. Do your thing. If you like it, I love it for you. But when a female
You better give me two
about
scraps.
when a female asks me about going out, I'm just like, no, whatever you want to eat, I can cook it for you. But I let them know I'm not trying to. If you come over here, I'm not trying to make no advances on you or anything. I like you can come over here. My motherfucking kids could be here, depending on what weekend it is. That's not my intentions. I only speak for myself. Because I don't want nobody to feel like they're wasting their time. I don't want to waste my time, but I'm gonna let you know off bat. This is when you're not meeting when you deal with me, you're not meeting my representative. You're meeting me, because I'm letting you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to get all glitz and glam to come over. If you want to come over here, you don't have to get all glitz and glam because you coming in my house. I ain't gonna be glitz and glam. I'm gonna have some basketball shorts on. I'm gonna have on a t-shirt and a motherfucking do-rag. So I will cook for you. I will whatever you want me to cook. I'll cook for you. You want to come over and chill? I'm not expecting nothing but for you to have a good time. That's it.
So kind of what I just finished saying, except what you just said.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah. I like chicken.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
I like chicken.
Kind of like what I just finished saying, except Vitalia got a bonded on and maybe some basketball shorts on herself.
So what?
I said kind of like what I just finished saying, except you got a bonnet on and probably some basketball shorts.
You're right about the bonnet, but I got a moo on.
Yeah. Just say yeah. Yeah.
It's probably a bonnet on and a nightgown.
Yeah. It's probably I love. Yeah, it's a moo moo, but at the same time, I feel like the moo moo got to say, I love Robert Ory. I don't know some shit.
Yeah, but I mean, anybody. I mean, come on now. You I know you go to sleep in the moo moo, or you have, even if it's by accident.
Moving on.
You're supposed to go to sleep in the moo moo.
So, okay,
yeah,
so
correct.
I said a bonnet and a nightgown.
Mm-hmm. Unless it turned into one of those dates where it was just like, all right, cool, shawty. I mean, I'm just here to do something, and you was agreeing to do something, and then the moo moo turned into nothing.
I was going to say, and don't think for a second that a bonnet and a moo matters to a man. It does not.
Nope.
Not even a little bit.
It ain't for me. It's for my comfort.
I'm just saying it doesn't. I mean, it could be for your comfort. I'm just saying it doesn't matter at all. Not even a little bit.
That's
because I'm gonna tell you something. If you come around a man in a bonnet and a moo,
that ass is getting smacked.
Young Jock song is going to start playing. The Young Jock beat is going to start playing in his head. It's going down. It's going down.
First of all, it depends on how short the moo is. But either way, the ass is getting slapped, and then it's happening. Either way, so it's like it's happening.
Because for one, if you feel comfortable enough to come around a man in a bonnet and a moo, it's going down. Maybe in the trail. It's going down.
It's because that's who she is and that she's comfortable in her skin.
But also she's comfortable around you, and that's a good thing. As far as the bonding process.
And the moo is that's secondary. Clothes that's our external skin that we portray to the public. That means nothing. Clothes are what we portray to society. Clothes mean nothing. If that's what she's comfortable in, that's what she's comfortable.
Can I play something funny for y'all? Can I play something funny for y'all?
Yeah. You must.
Okay, check this out.
Black Tony.
Well, I know.
Hey, boy, don't. Hey, come go to nap with me, man. Come ride the nap with me.
I'm excited. I hope I get this business straightened out. So I roll up though with you. I got to get this business straightened out today though. So that's why I ain't there today. Cause I got to handle some unexpected business right now. Oh boy, it's always something. I swear. Boy.
You're not coming to work though. You're not.
No, I'm down here at the Bellbond, man. I'm trying to get on my boy Pancake, Fluke, and Scoot out of jail. So all three of them got locked up.
All three of them.
Shout it. That's what I said. That's what I said. But look, when I'm responsible for them, because I took them with me yesterday. So I'm responsible for getting them out. Because they weren't with me yesterday. Shout out. I'm trying to bring them up.
Elevate.
And help them be businessmen. Cause we went to the golf range, driver range. Cause you know they say when you trying to be in business, shawty, you need to play golf. And I said, you know what? You ain't saying nothing. I said, let's go to the driver range and let's start learning how to play some golf. And so I talked them with me yesterday. It's a driving range right there off Cascade. Shawty, we done got into it with the folks over there.
For what?
Cause we bring our own balls, and they said you got to play with our balls. I said no, we don't want to play with y'all balls. We want to play with our own balls because we just learning how to do this, and we don't trust them folks because them balls were too little, and we brought some balls that was a little bigger. So they said, well, you can't play with big balls out here. No, look, shot. They said you can't play with them bigger balls out here. I said, but the balls we got is easy for us to hit with. So I took my balls out, and he said, Shawty, you can't take your own balls out here. You got to play with our balls. I said, Shawty, I don't want to play with y'all balls. And then Pancake jumped in. He talking about, Shawty, we can play with the ball we brought. And then Pancake took his balls out. And then Fluky took his balls out. And then Scooby took his balls out. So we all had our balls out. And we trying to...
This is really bad.
And the little white man gonna talk about, man, put y'all balls up, because y'all got to play with our balls. Shawty, we don't want to... I'm like, Shawty, why this a big deal? Why you care who balls we slapping around on here, Shawty? We trying to...
Boy.
I'm just saying, Shawty, when you go to the driver range, the golf course, why you can't bring your own balls?
Yeah.
Then he gonna get offended when we talking about you can't be, you got to play with the balls that we got out here. I said, Shawty, I want to play with my own balls.
Okay.
Yeah. You got a point.
Then he done called the police. Now the police done came out there because Scooby done slapped the man because the man said, put your balls.
What's up? Y'all know I got to keep it silly. You know I got to keep it silly. I'm sorry. I know that was random, but you know I got to keep it silly.
Yeah.
You know I got to keep it silly.
Them Atlanta niggas is different.
No, that's a comedian. That's a comedian.
The Atlanta nigga?
Yeah,
I know Ricky Smiley.
No, that wasn't Ricky Smiley, but that was another comedian. His name is Special K. He's on the Ricky Smiley show every day. That's the person who does the voice of Black Tony. Special K is not from Atlanta, but Black Tony is a character who is from Atlanta. It's hilarious.
Yeah, he's specialized.
Yeah,
he's good and special.
Yeah.
He belongs in a class.
Yeah. But yeah, so you know, I had to you know what, y'all know I gotta keep it silly.
He should be getting government grants for how special he is.
Absolutely. Talia, who's your favorite football team, baby?
I'm not a real big sports person.
What the fuck? No, I'm just playing.
You don't like to play with balls?
Well, if you had a football team, who would they be?
I used to like Washington.
Okay, well, if you would have said Dallas, I'd have got your ass the fuck up out of here.
Hey, you know what? Washington about to be a contender this year. Why you bullshitting?
Well, I want you to learn something by listening to this conversation, Talia. The Dallas Cowboys yesterday traded the best player on their team, Micah Parsons, to the Green Bay Packers, which broke the internet. Broke the goddamn internet.
Oh, I was about to say their owner. They traded their owner.
No. He's just the attention hoe on the team.
Well, they ain't got no best players.
At least if
Micah
Special
Parsons.
K ain't Black Tony, please tell me who is, because I don't want to be loud and wrong. But yeah, so there are a lot of people on Facebook, X, and everything who has been crying about Micah Parsons got traded to Green Bay. Now, again, I started this show off by apologizing to the Dallas Cowboys because I've said for weeks during this whole contract dispute holdout that all of this was for the fucking show. That all of this was for Jerry Jones to get more attention, and more clicks and more likes, and I didn't pay no attention because
Hey, bro.
remember, David, last year it was the Dak Prescott contract, but then magically on week 1, who signs their contract?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I didn't give that situation no life because the Dallas Cowboys to me are full of shit. However,
they're gonna stay be full of shit.
oh yeah, they are absolutely. But however,
Where Kia at? Where Kia at?
Kia, like which
Yeah.
Kia?
Yo, Kia, nigga.
I have a sister and I have an ex-wife.
Ex-wife, Kia.
Today's her birthday, dude. She's out.
I know. I already got that. Happy birthday. Yeah, I was just tired of Robert. I was just tired of Robert, so I was just like, yeah. When Kia pop up, he would go away.
I'm gonna say, what the fuck are you asking me for then, bro?
I don't know. I was
tired. But I gave an apology because again, like I said, I thought that this was a part of the show. So and so when I found out yesterday that Micah Parsons got traded, I was like, wow, I guess it wasn't part of the show because it was Tony who ended up calling me when I was at London's cheerleader practice, telling me, hey, I want you to hear this from me first before these people get on here and start calling Cap. And I'm like, oh, hearing what? What are you talking about? You didn't hear? I'm like, no, Micah Parsons just got traded. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. What? Wait. And again, I started by saying my apologies because I've said, like me and Sean was just talking about it. I say, fuck the Dallas Cowboys, fuck Jerry Jones, fuck Micah Parsons, fuck all them niggas. Because it ain't nothing but a media attention. But now Micah Parsons is a Green Bay Packer. And Dallas Cowboy fans are hilariously sad. And I owe them an apology. But I'm not sorry about what will come of their season. David, what do you have to say about this Micah Parsons trade?
I don't want to say that it's making my penis even softer, but I mean, it's making my penis soft.
Wow. Making your penis even softer. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about the Dallas Cowboys except for they suck. But I mean,
yeah.
Choose a Jerry Jones, I guess. I don't know. How much cap space did they free up with that trade?
They did free up $19 million worth of cap space.
Well, there you go, motherfucker. Ain't like they doing shit with it anyway.
I mean, I look at it as a trade that I guess that, all parties should be happy with. I guess all parties should be happy with the trade. And as far as that goes, now people are saying, well, the Cowboys should have gotten more out of the trade. Yeah, you could say that, but they didn't.
You know what they'll get more for? Recruiting from the Texas recruiting system, penitentiary wise.
The high school system, because football is in Texas.
Penitentiary.
Hey, you dumb, bro. You dumb as a bitch.
Penitentiary.
You dumb as a bitch, bro.
I mean, they can't do no worse.
You dumb as a bitch, bro.
You can't do no worse. I mean, they ain't gonna do no better, so might as well start recruiting from the prisons. I'm thinking death row. Niggas who ain't got shit to lose. You win us 3 games, we'll chop a couple of years off your sentence. I got shit to say to Cowboy fans. I got shit to say to Cowboy fans. I really don't. Cowboy fans are the reason Middle America is Middle America.
Cowboy fans are the reason what?
Cowboy fans is the reason Middle America is Middle America. It's their fault. Cowboy fans is the reason condoms were invented. Cowboy fans are the reason that goddamn milk comes in a couple of varieties. A, D, 2%. It's their fault. Oh, we can't just have one variety of milk. It's their fault. Choosy bitches. Cowboy fans are the reason that goddamn we have lambskin. Cowboy fans are the reason that motherfucking Cowboy fans is the reason that Barney died. Cowboy fans is the reason we had a lamb with their hand up her butt. Lamb chop. A lot of y'all don't know that. Anyway, moving on. Cowboy fans, y'all know what y'all are. Just deal with it. Y'all need therapy. Suck it up. Y'all ain't right in the head.
Well, this is why I apologize. This is why I apologize to the Cowboy fans because of stuff like this. What I said Monday with Sean, like that, is because he couldn't play last season because his last year of college he tore his ACL, and he was a Heisman. He was one of the Heisman
Not this
front
part,
runners
but
before he tore his ACL with Tennessee. So
I was about to say, Sean,
He out there sleeping on the side.
hold on. This is it. Ben Johnson will pick him up because he had him. You know, this is why I apologize. He's had a chance to develop him. So I mean, we'll see.
Oh, you apologize for Sean Head still being big as a bitch.
Are you ready for the title defense of your of this ring?
Absolutely, bro. I'm ready for this year. I'm still worried about our secondary, but you know, we'll let that play out on the field. Maybe our front seven can handle it and take the kind of pressure off our secondary. But if they throw quick passes, I'm nervous. But against the Cowboys, I'm not worried. Micah ain't even gonna be ready, and they need him. He out there sleeping on the sidelines and shit. So
you know, I don't get them bitches my energy because we talk about winners here. If we're gonna talk about you in detail, you know, we talk about winners, and the Cowboys ain't done that. You know, I don't need to go forward. We already know what that is. I mean, fuck Dallas. No, I'm serious, man. You know, it gets on my nerves. The mainstream media, you have to talk about Jerry Jones. And look, this is the show. Watch on September 7th, opening day. You're gonna get a breaking news that Micah Parsons signed a new fucking contract, and all of this talk was essentially for nothing. That's why I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Fuck Dallas. Fuck Jerry Jones. Fuck they saga that their money, their attention hoes. Mean Mug just asked you. So that's why I apologize because I was wrong. I was dead ass wrong.
Banana in the tailpipe.
Yeah, I said I'm not with the banana in the tailpipe. I was wrong. CD Lamb. Yeah, CD's nuts. Fuck that nigga. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was wrong because obviously, like I said, Micah Parsons got traded yesterday. So I said an apology because I was wrong. I thought it was for the show, and it is what it is. Dallas got 2 first-round draft picks and Kenny Clark in exchange for Micah Parsons. People are saying today that Dallas could have got more. They shouldn't have traded him within the conference. Green Bay is the last time Dallas made the playoffs. Who was the team to whoop their ass? It was the Green Bay Packers. And you know, when I was talking to Tony, I was saying, well, it sounds like, I mean, Micah Parsons. Now, would I have paid Micah Parsons the $47 million that Green Bay is going to be paying him per year? No, I wouldn't, because while Micah is a game wrecker, he has flaws. He can't stop the run. When it comes to their playoff games, he's invisible. Micah Parsons is always a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year the first 8 games of the season. But then as the season goes along, he gradually disappears. Micah Parsons is not better than Myles Garrett or TJ Watt. He's not. Is he a great player?
The Cowboys are invisible in the playoffs.
They're gonna. Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
The Cowboys are invisible in the playoffs. Nigga.
Fuck them. David. Now I have a question for you. Talia. Hey, welcome back, baby. I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all see Lil Nas X walking in his drawers?
Yeah.
I heard about it.
I think he on some drugs or something. I don't know.
I'm good
Well, that's
on
what
all
happened
that.
when you do
Drugs,
that.
some people.
That's what happens when you do that dance with the devil. That's what happens when you do that.
Right.
I'm good on all that.
And
he
he was
made the
literally
song
doing it with
Industry
the
Hit.
devil.
Huh?
I said he was literally doing that with the devil.
Exactly.
In his
So he
music
made the
videos.
song Industry, baby. So yeah. So now it's time to move to the next segment where we watch our actual news given to us by one Eddie Griffin, not James Standback, who's scared to stand on shit. And if anybody has any pushback, let's check this out, y'all. Blood in the shoes. That's true. That's true, Rob.
Welcome to another style of NNN where we give it to you straight, no chase. As you can see, we got some special hospitality in the house today. This is a special episode because this is our very first guest on NNN. I want y'all to meet Scorpion. Scorpion is a robot bartender from Rich Tech Robotics, and he's going to help me.
Well, sir, I'm gonna respond to that comment. If you can't agree with fools, then how the hell do you agree with yourself? There we go. And I love you like a brother. Always will.
Keep the vibes flowing while we get into some news stories. Quick thank you to our sponsor, Rich Tech Robotics. Make sure to follow all their socials. The links are in the bio. Thank you, Scorpion.
You're welcome, brother.
Now, this is a Scorpion you definitely want to get stung by. First up in the news, check this clip out. These two angry-ass human beings keep kicking the hell out of this poor little robot. Check it out. Scorpion, I know you're feeling some kind of way. What do you think about that?
Leave my little cousin alone. He is just a baby. Don't have me replace this hand with a foot.
Ooh, I think he told you two nerds. Look, leave the children alone, robotic or human. Leave the babies alone. We'll be.
Talia, I'm so glad you're on here. This message is for my chat. Lomar, in particular for you. You remember Pastor Manning, Talia?
Pastor Manning?
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Let me play you something. You may remember this.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
You don't remember that?
What am I looking at?
No, just listen. I just want you to listen. I just want you to listen.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
You can't hear nothing?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I will talk about this in detail later. But chat, I have to let you know, the person who introduced me to Pastor Manning when we used to work together is right here on live with me. Back in the old teleperformance days, one day, Talia said, B, you got to watch this. And she sent me the link to my phone, and that is what I saw. Wrong with you. Wrong with y'all. You niggas are crazy.
No.
Yes.
That was his name?
Yes, exactly. She is the one who introduced me to Pastor Manning. So, Talia, once we're done with Eddie Griffin, I got to show you about your boy, Pastor Manning. Yes, Chad.
Right,
she did it.
Commercial break. I know that's right. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Scorpion. Yeah, put the foot in the ass. That's what I would do. I'd change it out if you want me to. I don't know where they are in the world, but we'll find them. that you get to kicking that ass. Scorpion, you trying to get me drunk. Don't let me, I know, but let me get some coffee, man. All right, go. You be stinging a brother for real. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, welcome back to NN, where we give it to you straight, no chaser. Look, Donald Trump is a certified gangster. I truly believe he's a gangster because he brought Putin into the country and then flew B-2s, F-22 aircraft over his damn head on the red carpet, getting off of Air Force One, and had a row of F-22s on either side of the red carpet. Don't believe me? Check it out.
Hold on, Talia. One of my boys in the chat literally just said thank you because I'll be playing Pastor Manning. And I said, you're the one who introduced me to Pastor Manning. Look at the screen. He says, thank you, Talia.
No problem.
Oh, shit. And this was some gangsta ass shit by Trump. I ain't even going to front.
What Trump do?
He threw them F-20s over Vladimir Putin.
Now that's gangster. That ain't no
this
gangster.
Was last week.
Kind of wobbling, but that's a gangster move that he did. But he's still wobbling. I think that diaper needs to be changed.
Yeah.
Scorpion, that was a gangster move that Trump did with the plane going over the head. By the way, which way did you vote this time? You vote Republican or Democrat?
We might have to finish the bottle before we get into that 1 EG.
I can fully understand that. Yeah.
Heads or tails? It's still a quarter.
Man, Scorpion, you sharp. So one does trickle up, the other one does trickle down. We all getting in the middle. I don't know who put together your hardware, but they program you sharpen attack, boys. Oh, I know who did it. Rich Tech Robotics, as a matter of fact. That's who programmed it. Them boys over there sharp. They gotta be sharp because you sharp. Mm-hmm. Ni hao. She. Well, Ani. Hey, didn't think I knew your language, huh? I speak a little bit of everything. You know? Je m'appelle Edouard. Oui, très bon. Oh, that. That's Yiddish. Anyway, we'll be right back after this commercial break. Scorpion.
Hey, Talia, ain't this your boy?
6 foot plus.
Who, Lil Nas X?
Cowboy boots on.
Yeah.
And some mantis.
Nah.
Yeah, man panties.
Look at this nigga.
And sashaying down the streets, and of course he's in Hollywood. That's where they like to do that kind of stuff. And check it out, man. Just check it out.
No. Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. No, go ahead, babe. No. Go ahead, babe. No. Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that.
The motherfucker skipping. Nah. What the?
He was cracking me up with that. I don't know.
You better not be late to the party tonight. We gonna be late because we ain't gonna make it. I can't believe they still doing Diddy. Diddy locked up. This motherfucker looking for a Diddy party. I mean, what the? Everybody else trying to escape the Diddy. This is looking for the Diddy. He ain't even walking, y'all. He floating. That's how light on the feet he is. And I think he's found that Old Town Road he was singing about. That motherfucker's definitely on the Old Town Road. And they gonna find the Old Town Road between his butt cheeks too. Mantis and white cowboy boots. You want to throw up too? Come on, Scorpion. Let's come on.
Now, like I said to Leah, that's what happened when you do that dance, baby. So let me ask you a question, because I was talking about this last Friday. Have you seen the robots, the robots that they're building in China the women robots that can give birth, do pregnancies?
What?
No, you haven't heard of that?
Nah.
No, hey, look. See, y'all women better be careful. Y'all thinking y'all better be careful. China is trying to replace y'all. Okay.
Luckily, we're not in China.
Huh?
So luckily, we're not in China.
But all it takes, hey, if people think it's a good idea, all it takes is for it to pop. Look at this shit. And look, I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not bullshit. I need a woman's opinion now. I do. Look at this shit.
This AI.
No. Hold on. That's not AI. That may be. What? Look, they trying to replace y'all. Now, as a woman, please tell me how the fuck that make you feel.
I don't know. It's screaming AI to me.
Okay, all right. Hold up. Okay, check this out.
What was once confined to the dark visions of science fiction is now becoming a stark reality. Scientists in China have unveiled a concept that could forever change the meaning of life and parenthood and what it is to be human. A new arms race is underway, not for military might, but for the very process of creation. Here's more.
Imagine a world where the act of pregnancy is no longer a human experience, but a technological one. A world where babies are grown in a sterile, artificial womb inside a machine. Something depicted in sci-fi cult movie The Matrix, it's the audacious new reality being pursued by Chinese scientists. They are developing what they claim is the world's first pregnancy robot, a humanoid surrogate capable of carrying a baby to term and giving birth. This machine, they say, will be equipped with a cutting-edge artificial womb that receives nutrients through a complex network of hoses and tubes. The humanoid, priced at around $1,400, being reportedly developed by Kaiwa Technology, a Guangzhou-based tech company. But with every breakthrough comes a burning question. Just because we can, should we? For centuries, pregnancy has been the most human of experiences. Replacing it with machines sparks fierce ethical debate. What does it mean for the sanctity of motherhood and the human bond between parent and child? There is also the question about who will control these artificial wombs. Will babies become products designed, engineered, manufactured? Critics warn of a slippery slope where life itself is commodified. Will the rich buy robo-surrogates while others grapple with infertility or medical risks? The implications are enormous, and the world is watching closely. Bureau Report, VON World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WeOn.
Okay, your comments?
That's crazy. A robot though.
As a woman, how does that make you feel?
I mean, I'm not really like, I don't know. Like, that's crazy. On some real.
You better be
That's all I
y'all
got to
better
say.
be careful. Y'all better be careful. For me, let me put my shit out. I talked about this last Friday. I'm not a fan of this. To me, it is goddamn Skynet taking over. I'm not a fan of this at all. Megan is going to motherfucking become real life. They are. I'm not a fan of AI in general. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not. I'm not a fan of AI because, for one, you put in too many actual people out of work and causing them harm as far as affecting their pockets. Artificial intelligence is absolutely what it is. Artificial. And I think having babies from artificial intelligence, you're creating humanoids, soulless children. I don't agree with it. It's not, I mean, when it comes, I mean, I understand AI can be convenient with things like that, but I'm just not a fan of it. So when I hear about AI babies, AI videos, AI music, I'm not a fan of it. You know, even if it's created from a human, okay, I get it. You know, yeah, you ain't lying. Computer love, you ain't lying. That song hits me so different right now. Even if it comes from the hands of human, it's creative, but it's not real. It's not real. And I'm just not a fan. To those who use it, to those who can profit from it, God bless you. If you like it, I love it for you. But me, I'm not a fan of it. I'm just not. I don't like it. It gives me a feeling of something that's darker to come, and I don't want to contribute to it. That's just me. What do you think?
I totally agree. I don't know, like, are they trying to make more workers? Like, I don't know. Like, what are they trying to get out of this?
Replacement. They'll make it seem like it's convenient because now humans have to do less work. But what you're not realizing is that humans are now there are a lot of humans in certain fields that are making less money because there's been robots built to do every single thing that a human being can do. And because it doesn't have the human emotion, the human responsibilities, the human irresponsibilities, it's replacing us. And I don't fuck with it because you know what I mean? And people may think I'm being dramatic when I say iRobot, Terminator, Skynet.
They knew all this was gonna happen. That's why they try to get us comfortable with it. They try to just pass it
You
off
ain't
as like
lying. You ain't lying. Like they've
it's
been
just a
trying to prep us.
movie.
They've been trying to prep us for 40 years. They've been trying to prep us for 40 years. And again, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. You know, I'm not a fan. I mean, like I said, you know, they had me fooled. You know, what it was about the beginning of this year, before I started training to get my CDL, you know, I was watching these videos and it was like R. Kelly released new music. Like R. Kelly released new music from jail? Oh shit. And then when I watched when I listened to the song, I was like, it's beautiful, but something don't seem right. Something seems off. And I'm gonna say about a week later, you know, it came to be that it was AI. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, you see a lot of YouTube videos, a lot more YouTube videos being made day in and day out that's made from AI. And you can tell it's AI. You know, like Kia makes AI music. And the shit sounds great. It sounds dope. But I know it's AI. So I just can't dig it the way I would dig a song from a real person. Because to me, while it sounds good, it sounds just like a replica, but that's what it is, a replica. It's artificial. It's not authentic. It's sold. And this is just me again. To those who use it, to those who can profit from it, God bless you. That's great. That's great for you. If you can do that, that's awesome. For me, it just don't do it for me. Because I believe in leaving stuff like that in the hands of human beings because we have a pulse, we have a soul, you know. I'm just saying. And you saying AI Are you saying AI helps people achieve heights they couldn't otherwise? That's all well and good. And God bless the people that it does that to. For me, as an individual, I'm not a fan. What do you think about that?
I agree. AI is like something. It just feels extremely cold, and it doesn't feel natural. And I truly think that unfortunately AI will be taking over. Like, and it's just a scary thought.
It's a very scary thought, and I just say to myself, I'm not going to contribute.
Like, I do use ChatGPT for certain things, but I think they're taking it too far with having actual robots have babies. Like, that's insane.
It is insane, and just because, um, just because, again, they say just because you can, does that
Don't mean
mean you
shit.
should? You know,
Mm-mm.
and my man here is saying, have you tried dating? Feels cold and unnatural. That just depends on who you decide to date.
Right.
That
It's
depends
not
on who you
AI. It's
decide
not
to date.
AI
That's not
code and
AI.
unnatural.
That's not AI. That's not artificial intelligence. That's lack of intelligence.
Right.
So, that's the way I look at that. I just can't, again, I'm not knocking those who try it. I'm not knocking those who do it, but me personally, I'm not a fan. It doesn't impress me. It scares me more than it impressed me. So, and I know that there's people out there and mainstream society and actual society who are going to try to force feed this, just like they try to force feed everything else on people. God damn it, a moth got in my house. And me personally, I ain't with it. I'm not with it. Just doesn't excite me. So, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Again, anybody who can use anything for profit, God bless you. That's great. Because I want everybody to win. That's just me.
Right.
But that's just me. I want everybody to win. But doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that I have to like it. That's all. It's like the whole oh fuck. I gotta get me a new I'm gonna have to get me a new charger. I guess I'll get one tomorrow. Oh yeah, this motherfucker broke.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
no, it's okay. I'll get one tomorrow.
When's the next show?
No, it's not my computer charger. It's my cell phone charger. I got enough
Oh.
chargers in here. Yeah. I got enough chargers in here now, but I'll just buy another charger cord. The next show is Monday.
Okay.
But the next show is going to be more geared towards, matter of fact, the next show is on Labor Day. That's going to be totally geared to sports. See, my Friday shows, Talia, it's called Sports Plus Life Talking Ish, because we talk about whatever. We talk that shit. It's more geared towards the life part of Sports Plus Life. Now, my Monday show, and this is going to be the next Monday show is going to be the last Monday show that I have until after the Super Bowl, because my prediction league is starting up. But Friday Sports Plus Life Talking Ish, that will always be, even though Fridays I'm going to have some predictions done then, but the basis, this is the show that I do my longest on. Like I've done Friday shows for 4 hours before.
What happened to David?
David, while he gave good advice, David was drinking that drank.
Oh.
His ass passed out.
You got your little drink in your cup.
You think I don't when I do?
What you drinking on?
I'm
Some
drinking on
bourbon.
Nah, I got some bourbon here, but I'm not drinking on it. I'm drinking on some Puerto Rican rum.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm drinking on some Puerto
I knew
Rican.
it was something brown.
You already, man. You come on now.
I know you, my boy. You used to have you some Henny. You was a Henny guy.
Yeah, yeah. I miss some Henny. I got some shit up in here now. I ain't gonna lie to you, and it's not because I drink like that. Because I really don't. I've really chilled. It's just if I have company and they want an adult beverage, you have options. It's
Right.
Castillo. You goddamn right. You know what it is, James Standback. You know what it is. Yeah, I just give options because I got some shit up in here. I got some Ciroc brandy, Captain Morgan's, Jack Daniels, Bacardi Superior, 20 grand, Kinky, E&J. I got a bunch of shorty 40s up in here. So for me, it's not me just having a bunch of liquor just because I'm a drunk. No, that is not the case. Matter of fact, I have cut down a lot, especially since I got my CDL. You know, I'm so blessed to have this opportunity that I'm not going to let 80 proof fuck it up. So I don't drink during the weeks, but when it's the weekend and I know I'm not going anywhere, yeah, I get it in. And on Fridays, and on Fridays when I do this show, yeah, and you see a cup in my hand, more likely than not, I'm getting it in on deck.
I should have made me some vodka cran.
Hey, I got some vodka up in here too. I got some of that Amsterdam.
I drink Tito's.
Oh, you drink that Tito's, that potato vodka. That shit good though.
Yes, I've been cutting back on my drinking too.
I have, I've cut back on mine a lot because I live by myself, so myself and my two kids, so I'm not drinking with them,
And then until they turn 21.
18. No, I'm just
hey, your rules.
I'm just playing. No, but they live with me and they live with both of their parents. You know, they go with their mom and then they come with me. So it's 50-50, but I'm not drinking with them. So, and I'm for most part a homebody, even though since I've been, I have two jobs that I have during the day. I've been DJing a whole lot more. So I have been busy, but when I get home, I'm home. You feel me? When I'm home, I'm home. So, but I absolutely, this has been awesome. I've loved having you on here. This is cool because I like getting female opinions. I do.
Definitely. I'm gonna come harder next time. You caught me at
Pause.
I just pause. You caught me. I just got off of work. I should have had me a nice little drink. I would have came, wait, pause. I would have
Hey, I'm a fool. I'm too immature for this shit.
I
know that.
But next time I'm gonna be on the camera, and it'll definitely be a vibe.
Okay, because now look, I have a fan base now. I do, and they're gonna want to know what you look like.
Yeah.
So, but no, that's that's cool. That's cool. And on Fridays, yeah, you're not gonna see me with a drink in my hand on Mondays or Tuesdays. No, Sunday night because my
those work nights.
Yeah, my post-game show is about to start. See, you'll see me with a drink on my hand on my post-game show on Sunday evenings because that's 7:45. But as soon as the post-game show go off, I'm done. Okay. Because Sunday is a work night too, but they're going to be a lot of days. Look, I work for the county now, and the county has off a lot of Mondays, and I'm fucking down. I love it.
I know that's right.
But we done come a long way since Teleperformance, ain't it right?
Hell yeah. Life is always changing. So
Always. Well, how you doing, sweetie? How you doing with yourself?
I've been all right, just working, trying to stay busy.
I hear you.
I'm
Same
getting
here.
older. You've probably seen me like at my young. Well, you did see me at my youngest. When you first met me, I was 19.
Yep.
So a lot has changed. A lot has changed.
Yeah.
And I've fallen in love with myself. You met me at a time where I was a little young version.
Yeah. Yeah. You had a lot of
Easily
questions.
impressed. Yes.
You had a lot of questions. Me and Devon was trying to coach you the best that we could, and we would all sit together and you'd be like, y'all just give the best advice,
Right.
and, because we just trying to look out. And you met me when my kids were young,
Right.
I got a
They
high
older
school
now.
man. Roman's in high school. Roman's in high school. London is in 4th grade. When you met me, London, my daughter was a baby.
She was like 2.
Not even 2, like 1. London is in 4th grade. London will be 10 in January.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
See how life moves so fast?
Life moves so fast.
I met Devon when I was the age I am now. He was 27.
He was 27, yeah.
So, wow.
Yeah. So it's it's real. It's definitely real. But I just try, you've known me for a minute now. My goal is just try to help people. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it a buck with you. Like that time I had that Halloween party and them dumb niggas was there. Oh my goodness. I ain't had a Halloween party since then, yo.
I didn't know what happened after work. So I left earlier.
We told you we came back to work. I got to scrapping with one of the niggas in the middle of the street.
I know.
That's
crazy.
I got to scrapping one of them niggas in the middle of the street. And the nigga was so out of pocket. Like, bro, and this is when I was married. And you swung on me and you threatened my wife at the time, bro. I had to drop your ass, bro. Straight up. And I'm not saying that to make me seem like a badass. I'm just telling you that's what the fuck happened.
Mm.
But that shit was so fucking crazy. Devon was there. I mean, well, he's gone out now. Come on here, he'll tell you. Because he told me afterwards, he's like, yeah, I was going to jump in, but you had it under control. I was like, well, I was mad. I was angry. Because, when I invite people to my crib out of love and you come on there on some bullshit and nigga, I don't even know you. You came there because somebody I knew invited you. You dig what I'm saying? Because I didn't know you before that night and you want to come to my crib and act a fool? Nah, bro. No, I can't have that. But I ain't had a costume party since then. And that costume party was fun as a bitch.
It was.
Yeah.
From what I remember.
Yeah. I done had so many costume parties that have been fucking epic. Epic. But that
them
one,
knuckleheads fucked it up.
Them knuckleheads fucked up. No, Leash, you didn't miss nothing. We were just kind of reminiscing because Leash been to a bunch of my costume parties, but that one particular party, it was great. We had the costume party, we had the contest, we had a winner, And then nigga had to act stupid. And I haven't had one since then. Leisha works at Teleperformance now. Mm-hmm.
Wow. How is it now?
They're not even in the same location that they were.
I know they're in Willow Lawn.
Yeah. I guess it's all right, you know. Matter of fact, one of my neighbors I was just talking to, he was just telling me that he works at Teleperformance and insurance.
You cannot pay me $1 million to go back.
Nah.
I enjoyed meeting the people that I did, but
yeah,
I don't think I'll ever go back.
Yeah. I mean, I met, a bunch of people there and just a select few that I still fuck with to this day. You, Devon, Eddie, and Aaron. Really, that's it.
Who's Aaron?
Aaron was in what was the department name where they gave you points? The ones who used to sit atop from everybody.
Oh, he was like the QA.
QA, that's it. Hey, Alicia just said, I do. I start Tuesday. Hey, look, Alicia, look.
What
Alicia,
department are you in, Alicia?
She's in mortgage, where we was at.
Oh, shit.
Alicia, look, we're not saying this to dissuade you. We're talking about when we were there. And I enjoyed look, I got into management. Talia, remember when I was a mentor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in management. So I'm not saying that to dissuade you because, look, a check is a motherfucking check. But I'm just going to tell you, and I'm sure Talia can vouch, you're just going to meet a lot of interesting people there.
You are.
And you're going to meet a lot of young, interesting people.
Because I was 19.
Like every day to me, TP was like a big ass costume party every day.
It was fun though. I'm not gonna hold. That was like one of my funnest jobs.
It was fun.
I was there for 5 years.
It was fun. I was there for 4 years, and if you were able to enjoy yourself, like, because a lot of people hate their job, but if you were able to actually enjoy yourself and enjoy the people you were around, it was cool.
It felt like a damn party at times.
Yeah.
Like the girls I used to hang with, we would just, they'd be like, okay, we're offering VTO to take that shit and get the fuck.
I used to try to keep people from doing that shit. But that's honestly, that's when I started to realize the people who were still living with their parents or living in multiple income households. Not even that, really the people who were the people who were living with their parents, because there would be so many people who would just skate from the VTO. And I'm like, don't you got bills? And I'm realizing that I'm talking to somebody who's fresh out of college or lives at home with their significant other who has a better paying job. And I'm like, oh, okay. He said, at least y'all had a little longevity. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, time goes by fast, whether we realize it or not. I mean, it goes by the same time limit every day, but I say this, time flies when you're having fun. And there were a lot of times that I did have fun. There were a lot of days I did have fun there. Especially like when mortgage was packed, and we would say like when mortgage was packed and that call volume was low. Oh shit, we would be tripping. We would be tripping.
Right.
Like niggas would be mad when we got a call.
Right. Like, damn.
We be in mid-conversation making a good point. We like, you know what, if you do this, god damn it. Thank you for calling USA. Hey, this is Brandon, mortgage coordinator. How may I help you?
Right. We was in that bitch playing spades and all types of shit.
Spades.
They hated on us for that. I'm like, damn, we can't play spades.
They did. We did. We was playing spades. We was playing Uno. We would have
They
us a
wanted.
good ass
It
time.
felt like damn near a prison, but you could have did more in prison though.
Well,
We really
you
had to
can't.
use
You,
our
you, you can't have your
imagination.
phone with you. You can't have your phone with you.
We
You
really
bring
had
your,
to use our imagination in there, you know.
you did, because if you bring your phone with you, you fired off dick.
And then you had 8 hours. Like you're just sitting in there 8 hours, no phone.
Or 10,
You
because I
know.
work 10-hour shifts.
So it was just. Oof.
He said my day will just be gone. No, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can't. You reading from that same script. See, the difference is with mortgage and insurance, or even what was it? The computer
Website.
joint? Yeah, website. With mortgage, you reading off the same script all day. All day.
And they brought me all the way to website support for no fucking reason. I'm like, what the fuck?
I was mad when they made you transfer. I was.
I forgot who they brought with me. It was I think she was just picking me. I'm like, why did I have to be the bitch? All these people in this bitch, y'all chose me.
Yeah, that shit blew me. Because by that time I was a mentor. I was like, what the fuck? No. You
And
say, I'm
mortgage was
so
the
ready. I want
easiest
to come back to
department.
mortgage. You're like, I so want to come back to mortgage.
They called that Southside. That was the hood in
What,
website support.
mortgage?
Website
Oh.
support was the hood.
Oh, yeah.
It was definitely ghetto.
Golly. Goddamn TP days. Gee whiz. Yep. I didn't even know that they had moved until Alicia told me. I thought they were still off of Parham Road.
Because I drove by there and I was like, what the hell? And then I think I called somebody. It was like, yeah, they moved it. I was like, oh, okay. And I went over to Willow Lawn and I seen that they're in that same little area as the other call center. I think it's called
The
it's like
security.
the home alarm.
Yeah, the security place. The home security place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny as shit. Golly, man. Oh boy. But I've had to go through the twist and the turns of job, life, all of that stuff, and just thank God every day for every opportunity to grow and
To
get better.
grow. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
simply
feel
say
like being fired from teleperformance, it taught, you know what I'm saying, I had to be able to leave the nest to really just figure out my other potential, you know. I would have never thought I could do healthcare. You know, I would have never thought I could do what I'm doing now or my other job. But I had to get up out of there.
I hear you. Simply Safe, Alicia, you're right, because Simply Safe is where Red Dragon worked at. And Alicia, if you know what I'm talking about, Red Dragon. That's where she worked at. But yeah, for me, from Teleperformance, it was Amazon after that, and from Amazon it was the daycare, and from the daycare is the school bus, which I still work in the daycare. I do both school bus and daycare. And I thank Heavenly Father every day. Red Dragon, Alicia, Red Dragon. Who had red hair? Think about it. Think about it. That's where Red Dragon worked at.
I know who that is.
You know who that is?
Someone who tore your house up.
Yep. That's her. Yeah, Alicia caught it. That's a good name for a Red Dragon. Hey, man. You know I still find shit to this day. that Red Dragon did. Literally.
That's an over the phone conversation.
I still no, ain't I mean, well, yeah, it can be, but I found some shit yesterday that Red Dragon did. I'm like, I just started laughing like, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's that's nuts. And I said, when a nigga tell you the PTSD is real, nigga, the PTSD is real. Oh,
I ain't mad at you.
Before I forget, oh yes, Alicia, Talia is the one who introduced me to Pastor Manning. She's the one who introduced me, and I'm about to show her exactly who I'm talking about. And Lomar has already said thank you. Oh yeah, this shit finna be funny. Oh yeah, I was about to forget all about that. Yup, she is. This is the horsehair pastor.
Horsehair belong on the horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head. I would enact legislation that you can't have braids if you work in a hospital. You're standing there trying to give a patient an IV and your hair is dropping in their mouth. They can't breathe, their eyes and open and chewing on your hair. Don't know what happened to them. You can't have braids and false hair, horsehair in the hospital. Horsehair don't belong in the hospital. Horsehair don't belong in the restaurants. Horsehair don't belong in the schools. Horsehair don't belong in the horsehair belong on the horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head. Horsehair belong on the horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong.
That is who this person right here. This woman right here. This woman right here introduced me. Her. She's the one who introduced me to Pastor Manning.
I don't remember that. Oh my gosh, it was me.
Oh, I got the memory of a motherfucking elephant. I remember everything. Because certain stuff sticks to me. And certain stuff sticks to me. And that nigga stuck with me. That nigga stuck with me. And
I was the one that showed you him.
Better. You the one who showed me him. Look, Elise said you definitely do. You the one who showed me Pastor Manning, okay?
My bad. I went through a lot of trauma, so I forgot.
You ain't got to apologize. You can look niggas on here to thank you. Just listen to this.
Let me tell you something about black folk. Let me tell you something about Negroes. Let me tell you something about niggas. Now, this is not racist or anything, praise the Lord. But Satan used an African man and a white trash woman to give birth to this wicked spirit called Barack Hussein Obama. Barack's father did what 70% of all black men do. Run off and leave and don't support. He is not black. He's white trash. He's white trash. Barack Hussein Obama is white trash. I hate Barack Hussein Obama, who is nothing but a long-legged devil right out of the pit of hell. And if you don't mind my saying it, Jesus hates him too. You got children you haven't taken care of. And if you can't take care of your own children, how can you then say you're ready to choose a president to take care of the nation? I'm not responsible for it. I'm just trying to show you how no good you are. And yet you want to talk about choosing a black man to be your president. You have no honor. You have no honor. You make babies like Aunt Jemima makes biscuits. Now get angry about that. So I got news for you about niggas. The way they turned on Bill for Barack, I don't have to worry about them being against me. They'll come on back. They're fickle. They're not committed to anything. And if they commit to something, you can't trust them. They don't stay with anything very long. So if they mad with me now, y'all be glad with me tomorrow. All I got to do is get some government cheese and run through 3 government programs through here. And I do declare every nigga in Harlem will be coming to this church for the government program, and I know it.
Hey, let me ask you a question. If you was at one of his church sermons, what would you do?
I think I'd be kind of confused because I'm like, I thought you were supposed to be preaching about the word of. This just seemed like he. I don't even know.
I got one question about him. Who's paying this nigga? And then the way he yells, who's paying this nigga? See, me, if I would be at his church, I would be on the floor. I'd be in the aisle dying laughing. They would kick me the fuck out. But please, Talia, do listen some more to this person your ass introduced me to.
I know it's the truth. Thank you, Elder, but I know it's the truth. Worry about these folks being upset with you. I know y'all's behavior. That's right. That's who they are. That's who they are. Obama. That's who they're saying now. Obama. This Barack Hussein Obama is being catapulted into the position where he's at right now, not because of his character, but because of the color of his skin. This is anti-Dr. King. I said this is blatant racism. It is destroying the dream. It is anti-Dr. King. You don't know nothing about the man's character, and that what you know is not good, but you know that he's black, and that's all you want to know. And so when we talk about his wife, Michelle Obama looks like King Kong's baby sister. That woman's not beautiful. I mean, first of all, her upper lip looks like she's smelling her upper lip, and then the bottom one looks like she's got a dip of snuff in it. That's about the ugliest woman. I mean, if Whoopi Goldberg and Michelle Obama were in a beauty contest, Whoopi would win. I mean, but what's this business about how beautiful she is? Plus of all, she's a big old Amazon woman. I'm a man, I'm 6'2", 225, 240 pounds myself, but I wouldn't be caught dead with a woman that big. Barack's out there in Honolulu trying to convince Michelle to fist bump Obama. By the way, if my wife, Elizabeth here, y'all see her. If this woman you see here, seated as my wife, ever greeted me with a fist bump, I'd give her a left hook. What's this with Michelle giving everybody?
Talia. He just said he will hook that bitch. Talia.
B, I'm
just hey, look. Hey, before we wrap this up, because I'm about to wrap this up too. Just listen to the way he talk about being a black man. Okay? Then we done.
Where is he located? Oh, yeah,
New York. He's in New York. He's in Harlem.
Oh.
He's in Harlem.
Damn.
Check this out.
If I don't stand up, I'm your last hope. I'm your last hope. After me, there'll be no hope. Farrakhan didn't get it for you. Barack is an emissary of the devil. I'm your last hope. Use these measures against that long-legged Mac Daddy called Barack Hussein Obama.
Hold on. Wait.
I'm your last hope. After you African and African-American people is in my mouth. It's not in your hand.
Wait a minute.
And you're talking about Obama as your president. You're despicable.
Here
tell you, when I got saved.
Here we go.
And behind Barack, them not paying child support. So I'm here today to tell you, when I got saved from being an African American. Don't call me that. It's not what I am. Now you can be what all you want, but I'm not an African American. I no longer am an African American. Don't call me. Don't expect me to act like you. I'm not one of you. No. Not only am I not an African American, but I'm not a black man. Don't call me that either. Don't you call me a black man, because I'm not. There was a black man. Yeah. I don't want to be a black man. I don't want to be a nigga either, but I don't want to be a black man. I don't want to be African American. I don't want to be one of y'all.
I don't want to be a black man. Okay.
He don't want to be a black man, so what's he gonna be? The hell?
Why you scream like that, though?
I was a black man. Yeah. I don't want to be a black man. I don't want to be a nigga either, but I don't want to be a black man. I don't want to be African American.
Oh, shit. I'm too immature for this shit. Oh. Okay. Talia, baby, this has been so much fun. I hope you've enjoyed yourself.
I definitely have.
I hope you've enjoyed yourself, and you can come back anytime. Anytime. I'm about to wrap this up in the next few minutes, and I know you're ready to call it a night, so please go ahead, do what you got to do, sweetie. Because I'm gonna play that shit at least 2 more times. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'll call you tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
But thanks for having me.
No problem.
And
no problem.
Shout out to the chat. Y'all have a good night as well.
Hey, shout out to the chat, Nibby. Shout out to the chat.
Shout out to the stars on here. You get gifts on here.
Huh?
They can send stars.
Well, oh, you want to send stars to me?
Well, I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Hey, look. My page can't monetize because I guess I violated some copyright stuff that I honestly didn't pay attention to. But if you want to give a shout out, knock yourself out. We appreciate it, and we love you already. And look, my chat's already showing you love. See you next time, Talia. Talk to you next time. Look, I got a loyal fan base. I love them. They already love you. So anytime, because look, we go, like I said, on Fridays, we gonna talk that shit. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Alicia said, have a good night, Talia. We gonna talk that shit. That's what we do.
All righty. Well, good night, you all.
All right, baby
All
girl.
right.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, with that conversation in regards to the $1,000 date stuff, I definitely wanted to have a female on here. And again, it's cool. It's cool. But I gotta keep it silly. I got to keep it the fuck silly. Y'all know me. You know your boy.
There was a black man. Yeah. I don't want to be a black man. I don't want to be a nigga either, but I don't want to be a black man. I don't want to be African American. I don't want to be one of y'all.
Oh, shit.
And all the black.
Well, nigga, what else you gonna be, bro? Because when you look in the mirror, you're a black man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, shit. Y'all know I got to keep it silly, man. Oh, boy. But this show definitely hit the spot. We definitely had great conversation about the Rampage Jackson or the Rajah Jackson situation, as well as the $1,000 deposit for a date ass stuff. And that's why I wanted a woman's opinion on here. And then talking about the Micah Parsons trade. That was the bit of sports that we talked about today, the Micah Parsons trade. I apologize to the Dallas Cowboys as the show opened up because I thought this was all part of the show, and it is what it is. But it's about to be midnight. I got to get up in the morning because Cheerleader Dad has to go to King William tomorrow. And not just cheerleader dad, cheerleader mom, cheerleader brother, cheerleader fans have to go to King William tomorrow to support baby girl and she's asleep. She's knocked out. So, yeah, right. Black as hell. You ain't lying. I don't want to be. I was a black man. That shit is crazy. But I'm gonna get out of here. This has been absolutely fun. And this is the way I thought this show was gonna go tonight. So it's your boy. Remember, let me give some announcements before we go. Monday show, September 1st, Labor Day, will be the last Monday Sports Plus Life show until the day after the Super Bowl. But that show is going to be worth watching itself because you will see the 2025 participants in the Sports Plus Life Prediction League. That's going to be fun because I'm going to make that dramatic. And then after that, following this coming up Monday, shows will be done on Tuesdays. The early shows will be on Tuesdays. So the shows will be on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. So we're moving from Monday to Tuesday, but we're also going from 2 shows a week to 3 shows a week. Now, I'm just going to give you a disclaimer that on Sports Plus Live post-game show, that is strictly about football. So, you know, my watchers who enjoy Sports Plus Live Talking ish the most, Sunday is a strictly football day. I'm not going to discourage you from watching. I'm just giving you a disclaimer on what it's going to be about. And I can't wait because I'm a football head. You guys know that. I cannot wait for football season to start. And it starts next week. But you know, Sports Plus Life Talking ish is going to be here on Friday still. That's not going to change, my boy. That's not going to change, my girl. So until then, it's your boy, Brandon Bravon Towns. I'm out this bit. Peace. I love you. And I will see you guys on Mañana Labor Day. Please be safe. If you go out, watch for them boys. If you've been drinking, take a Uber, take a Lyft. Don't give them boys no reason to give you no action. Keep it safe. Keep it clean. I'm out this bitch. And I love you.